Am I broadcasting? Yeah, I think I am. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Can everybody see me? Am I live? Am I? I hope I'm live. It's been quite a hassle to be here live. I'm not in my regular place. Yeah, but I am wait. Oh, okay. Draculum says he sees me. Hello, Mr. Draculum. Let me see if I can highlight this. Oh my God, it's so difficult with one. How do people do it with one desktop only? Hello, Draculum. Nice to see you. Hello, Mr. Martin. Martin is here. Yeah, you can see me. Okay, so I'm in my living room. I have guests, so that room is occupied. Hello, Mr. Jake. Jennifer Rooney is here. Awesome people. And Martin is first. Yeah, of course. Flex, 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 mister. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. And with that, we start, huh? The flexing. Yeah, it's it's a day. It's a day. It's a day. So I hope it looks a bit messy. It's not that messy. It's just there's plants over here, and yeah, guns out for the sun, says Twisted. Yeah, so I thought, do something a little bit different than just go and do outreach. I was gonna go do outreach tomorrow anyway, and Saturday and Sunday. So I thought, why not change things up a little bit? And there's this video that appeared of Miss Katie, of all the people. Of course, because she gets the most hate, doesn't she? Of Miss Katie. Why is it that they hate her now? Let me see. Damn it! Did I minimize it? What happened there? Oh yeah, it's here. Everyone wants this vegan grandma off the internet. That's what the video is called, and I thought it would be interesting to react together. I also have a couple more short accounts. We won't spend a long time with this video. I hope not. Yeah, and I also have a little bit of news, but maybe we'll wait until everybody comes here. Melon Steve too, but yeah, vegan teacher gets hate like no one else, says Twisted. Yeah, Linda asks, what is this podcast setup? Linda, does it look like a podcast setup? I actually thought so also, right? It kind of looks like a podcast setup. No, I just took the same microphone that I normally use. I put it here in my living room area. Behind me is my, well, this is my dining room area, and behind me is my living room area, right? It's not a big place. Hey, Miss Katie, nice to see you here. I was just talking about you. I said we have a lot of, you get a lot of hate for no reason, and I thought that kind of sucks. Today we're hoping to have a place where we as vegans can relax a little bit and see what's happening there. Yeah. Roya Stem says this is a nice setup. Thank you, Roya. Okay, maybe I should work on my setup then. If this is a nice setup, then maybe we should work on this. Huh? It looks kind of cool. Do you guys like my sticker? Do you see this one? I draw the line at sentience. Yeah, it's on my laptop has a lot of, you know, stickers. I'm a sticker person. Yeah. Oh, VPM is also here. Oh my God, so many cool people in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so I take it. Chip is getting his Joe Rogan on, says Twisted. Funny, Twisted. I get it. I get people like this setup where I'm just like with a microphone and in the middle of nowhere. I probably will try. You know what? Let's just do this. Next time we do this, I'm gonna do the same setup or roughly the same. I think I can do the same setup, yeah. So let's do it in nature, just for the sake of it. Why not have a little bit of nature behind us, not this living room? What the hell's going on there? It's kind of weird because I'm looking here, but I should be looking there. But either way, it works. It works. It works. It works. Yeah. Yeah. I actually, before setting all of this up, you have many plants, says Tar777, Eve Smolik. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I got 9 plants in this room, but it's a pretty big room. It's the biggest room in this house. I think it's more than half my house, so yeah. Hello, Alexandra. Nice to see you. Alexandra has seen this place, yeah. Just Tar. Okay, Tar. Nice place, says the LTN. Thank you. Sadly, that's on that side, the sun comes, so it gets heated really, really a lot in the afternoon. But I don't think we're going to have that issue today, so that's pretty good. Alexandra is still sneezing. Alexandra, I'm so sorry, Alexandra, that you're still sneezing. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in here. You know what? Let's get this video rolling. What's your view? What do I view right now? If I can, maybe I can show you what I view. I don't think I can. Let me see. Well, I'll just tell you. The camera is pretty far away. There's a pretty big table. I do have my bowl of fruit. Let me show you my bowl of fruit, everybody. We're vegan. Why not? Look at this beauty, everyone. I got wild peaches. They are very wild. Soft. Well, they're kind of the perfect. I got them yesterday, so they're pretty good. And the bananas. Fancy. Wild peaches are amongst my favorite fruit, so I take advantage as much as I can. Yeah, VPM says these are the best peaches. Yeah, I agree. Eat peaches, not leeches, says Has. I appreciate that. That's awesome. But where do you get your protein? Linda says not domesticated. No, Linda, those are not domesticated peaches. They are wild. They commit infanticide every single day. And hey, if these wild peaches are allowed to eat other peaches, why shouldn't I be allowed, right? At the end of the day. Eat bananas, not your nanas. I didn't recognize you sitting down. Yeah, it's kind of weird to sit down. Huh? I'll have to go up. We'll do this, everybody. Okay, we'll set a timer. We have to do this all together. Okay, so we'll set a timer just to be healthy, of course, right? Because that's all we're about. We're vegans. We're for the animals, but we got to take care of ourselves also, right? So we'll set a timer, and when the timer comes, we'll get up and maybe do some jumping jacks or something, right? Just to get it up. Okay, just to get up. Well, that sounded weird. Just to get things rolling a little bit, right? Just to get up a bit. We can't just sit down, everybody. That's not healthy for us. Healthy is the new smoking. Do you see me smoking right now? No. Okay, I'll set the timer for 20 minutes. So every 20 minutes, we're going to get up. Yeah. VPM says that's why I have a standing desk. VPM, I also have a standing desk. Yeah, I agree with you. It's just that room is busy now. So, yeah. And also, I got to show you my beautiful water bottle. It's got birds on it. I don't know if you can see. There's this bird. There's a little bird chirping here and stuff. I don't know. It's like show and tell right now. Huh? It's like show and tell. Donate 100 euro and we'll do 100 push-ups. I don't think I can do 100 push-ups in one sitting. But I can definitely do 50 or something. But let's get to this video. I'll set the timer to 20 minutes. Let's watch this video that this guy is saying shit about Miss Katie. I don't like that. I don't like this guy. So let's see what he has to say. Okay. Okay. Let me move it. 20 minutes. Set timer. Get ready, everybody. We're gonna jump after this. Okay. You see me. You see the screen. Okay. Play.
Plants don't feel pain.
Okay, let me set it up a little bit, just so that it's not so. I think this is okay, right? Maybe if we put it a little bit like this, it's even better. And then across it. Okay, can you guys see this okay? Let me move my face from here. Where am I? Rounded camera. It's me. I moved all the way here, everybody. Can still see me. Okay, that's it. That's a good setup. There you go. We made a setup. Let's see what this person has to say. I love that Miss Katie is here, which is perfect. We can fact check if this guy says something about Miss Katie. And let's give it a watch. I'll also set it to 1.5 just because, you know, maybe that won't trigger any algorithm or anything. And we don't want to spend too much time. Miss Katie already said this guy told so many lies. Okay, when was this video released? 4 days ago. Okay. God damn it, I'm always behind. Okay.
They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them.
Adolf Hitler was the same as all of you who eat meat, dairy, and eggs because he was never taught to be kind to animals. If he had been taught to value all sentient life, history might have been different.
She eats dairy, she eats meat, and she doesn't say don't do it.
Your grandma probably bakes pies, but this grandma fights with strangers on YouTube. And when she isn't fighting...
Miss Katie, I honestly don't know about this about you, but I gotta ask, are you a grandma? Do you have kids and grandkids?
She's using a banana as a phone to talk to God.
Hello? Yes? God? It's God.
She calls herself that
I always thought that was funny. What the hell? I probably will stop a little bit more at the beginning, everybody. So sorry about that. Yeah, that vegan teacher says I do. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I thought like, what is this guy saying? Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. But the banana phone, I always thought that's so smart. That's a clever way, right? I mean, it's, you know, talking to an imaginary person on an imaginary phone. Why not?
That vegan teacher. And this is how she became the most insane grandma on the internet. So my goal this year is to give you guys double
Oh, just feck off.
the amount of videos without sacrificing quality. And to do that, we got to keep growing. And it would mean the world to me if you subscribe. And I will...
So he doesn't want to sacrifice quality. Let's see if he does sacrifice quality. Yeah, Has also loves the banana phone.
do my very best to create the very best videos I could possibly make for you guys. I'm Visual Venture, and you are awesome. Grandma finds the internet. Saying that people dislike the vegan teacher is putting it mildly. Just look at this post from Cora. That vegan teacher is a bigot. Anyone who thinks they can spread the word of their beliefs by trying to intimidate or mock people has failed. The woman is an idiot and deserves banning just for being offensive. But it wasn't...
Okay, so far we're you know, selectively we're cherry picking data. Let's see what happens next.
always this way. Before she was that vegan teacher, she was just Katie Karen Diekmeyer. For 25 years, she worked as a registered nurse. But even back then, she was a strict vegan, and that caused problems for her. According to her, it affected her job. She couldn't stand watching patients eat meat, dairy, and eggs instead of vegan foods. Therefore, she quit her job as a nurse because she got tired of seeing people eating things that were harmful. Next, she became a school teacher. She stayed in that job for 9 years. Things
By the way, Miss Katie, if any of this is not true, can you please tell us, and we can see what's what.
it didn't go smoothly. Reports say she had issues at work and even got suspended.
Oh, lie. Okay, it's already started off with a lie. Okay. Wow. Hello, Richard Smith. So we already started off with the lie. Insane. I was expecting it to be this way, to be honest. I was not vegan when I was a nurse. I was vegetarian. Ah, okay. So this is a bullshit. Jesus Christ, man, this person.
One former student described her as having a borderline abusive personality in the classroom. Then in 2020, the pandemic hit.
Wait.
Got suspended. One former student described
her as having a borderline abusive personality in the classroom. And this is a comment, I guess. Another time, the same guy accidentally dropped his yogurt in the class but didn't notice. Miss Karen walked on it and it exploded. Wow, that sounds awful. The guy was really sorry and it wasn't really his fault. It was an accident, but she was super mad and told in to go in the corridor. This is a lie. Okay, this is also a lie. This never happened. Okay, it figures, man. Like, it's so insane that people invent these kind of stuff, Miss Katie. Who is this channel? Visual Venture. Yeah, I guess he doesn't really care about factual data. He just cherry picks and spews lies. But what can you expect, right?
described her as having a borderline abusive personality.
Why would I be mad at a kid who accidentally dropped something? That's a good point, yeah. No, I mean, I've seen you, Miss Katie. I think you do a great job. So I don't know why these people are so triggered. Yeah, visual liar. That's a good one. Oh, I can highlight comments. I forgot about that, right? Can I highlight comments? Yeah, I can highlight comments. Yeah, perfect. Visual liar. So Miss Katie said, why would I be mad at the kid who accidentally dropped something? Yeah. I was vegetarian for 2 weeks and switched to vegan. Perfect. That's awesome. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on with what this person has to say.
Personality in the classroom. Then in 2020, the pandemic hit. Stuck at home, she started posting on TikTok. However, the stuff she posted, it made her one of the most controversial people on the internet. The first thing she did was rename herself That Vegan Teacher on TikTok. The name was misleading. She called herself
What was the original name, Miss Katie? Is that true? Or did you just create the account with That Vegan Teacher and this guy said that you renamed it?
teacher, but she wasn't calmly educating. She was pointing fingers and picking fights. Her mission was to promote veganism, but she spent most of her time calling out meat eaters like they were criminals. No one was off limits. Then came the moment that made her infamous. In May 2020, George Floyd...
No one was off limits. Of course. Anybody who exploits animals should be, you know, called out for it. Should they not? If somebody exploits humans, should we be like, oh no, that person's off limits, you know, that person's famous. You should not talk about that famous person, because even though they exploit people, you know, they shouldn't talk about that. Come on, let's face it, it's the same. Another lie. I was always that vegan teacher on TikTok. Jesus Christ. Is this just like a story that this guy fabricated at this point? Okay.
Floyd lost his life. Protesters broke out across the country and the world was in chaos. Then that vegan
The world was not in chaos over George Floyd. It was mostly US, but you know.
Teacher got involved. All she did was make a bad situation worse. She made a song comparing human oppression to animal farming.
Miss Katie begins to sing,
She made a song comparing human oppression to animal farming. Animal farming is animal oppression. Just replace the word animal with human. Would you say human farming is human oppression? Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous, yeah.
pretending she's different animals whose lives are being taken because of the meat industry, and finishes the lyrics with, I can't breathe.
When protesters heard the song, they were furious. They accused her of using this sensitive situation to push her vegan agenda. For a moment, it looked like
Vegan agenda. How dare you speak up for the rights of other sentient beings who have been oppressed, who you every single day choose to oppress, choose to give money to so that they can oppress even more. How dare you?
it looked like she might apologize, but she didn't. She doubled down. She made even more songs to promote veganism. And
So she did not apologize, but she doubled down because she made a fair comparison. Okay, that seems logical to me. She doubled down because animals are oppressed continuously. So what would you expect? Oh, somebody complained about me explaining how they're supporting oppression. I should stop, because it's more important for people not to complain than the oppression that they're causing. What? I don't know why he was expecting that anyway.
and each one was more cringe than the last. In July 2020, she went TikTok viral with another song. It was called Eating Animals is Wrong at McDonald's.
Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's. Share this song.
Some thought it was
Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. I love it.
funny. Others just found it weird. But what she did next made people mad. She posted a video implying that you need to be vegan to get into heaven.
Want to get to
I mean, you know, I kind of agree with the idea that, hey, if you wouldn't the worst thing in the world, if you think about, like, if heaven is only for good people, wouldn't the absolute worst thing you can do be to exploit and slaughter sentient beings, right? Like, to beings who are defenseless, who you do it just because you can. By the way, this t-shirt is pretty cool. Does it say vegan is
get to
vegan?
heaven.
Heaven is vegan. That's a really cool t-shirt, Miss Katie. Did you make that yourself? Could you please let it play for more than 3 seconds, says Benji. Yeah, sorry, that Benji. Yeah.
Know what to do. It's time to be vegan for the animals in you.
Obviously, religious viewers were offended. Faith is a sensitive topic, but she didn't stop. Instead, she leaned into the religious issues more. In one TikTok, she picked up a banana and pretended it was a phone. She claimed that she was talking to God.
Hello? Yes? God? It's God.
This became a regular thing. Over and over, she kept calling God on a banana.
Hello? God? Oh, thank you.
What, God? You think that this guy is full of shit? Oh yeah, I think so too. Do you think he'll go into heaven? What? You have bad reception. You have bad reception. Dude, you have bad reception. Okay, never mind. Yes, you made it yourself. That's pretty good, Miss Katie. That's a nice t-shirt.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been waiting for...
Sorry, I'm sorry, man. Did he hang up? Seems like it. Bad reception in heaven. Everybody uses a banana phone. I talk to God in school through bananas. Yeah. Okay, let's move on with the video.
Okay, I know you're really busy.
But she didn't just talk to God, she scolded him. She used some pretty strong words.
Like, there's this one thing that you did that it's just really pissed me off. I honestly think it is just so stupid. I don't understand why you created lions to eat zebras. Like, why would you do that?
To religious viewers, it felt like mockery, but the more people reacted, the bigger she got. That vegan teacher amassed 1.7 million followers in barely a year, but with more followers came more hate. At war with influencers.
I mean, I gotta respect you, Miss Katie, for doing that. 1.7 million followers, that's amazing.
By late 2020, that vegan teacher wasn't just a TikTok creator. She was a walking controversy. People didn't just disagree with her, they wanted her gone. So in September 2020, someone launched a petition to ban her from TikTok. More than 20,000 people signed it. The petition claimed that she forced and shamed people in
1.7 million subscribers and 20,000 people signed it. Brother, those numbers are rookie numbers. Rookie numbers.
to going vegan, so they wanted her off TikTok. Meanwhile, that vegan teacher kept making controversial comments. In this video, she was referring to people who weren't vegan as evil people.
And I realized that the vast majority of you are evil people, and I don't especially care if you keep living.
In other words, if you weren't vegan, your life didn't matter to her. At that point, it didn't sound like activism, it sounded cruel. But somehow things escalated. She started picking fights on social media. Her favorite targets were celebrities and influencers who weren't vegan. Then she set her sights on someone she considered the ultimate enemy of veganism. In January 2021, that vegan teacher picked a fight with one of the most famous chefs in the world, Gordon Ramsay. As usual, it started with a song.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. I do have a ukulele, but I can't, like, I will have to learn to play all of these songs that you do, Miss Katie. That would be cool.
Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song.
And she made sure Ramsay saw it. She tagged him directly. Most people would have ignored it.
She tagged him directly. How dare she?
Gordon Ramsay didn't. He fired back with a TikTok duet to mock her.
It's fine. Vegan donut. Vegan from now on.
All he did was call her a vegan donut and bite into a burger, but it went viral. The video got 59.3 million.
That's so lack of originality. Vegan donut. Okay. I was referring to SS Sniper Wolf's cruel followers. Yeah, I'm sure it was taken out of context, Miss Katie. It's always taken out of context. That's what this guy is clearly doing, isn't it? This is very interesting, especially that you have her in the chat being able to defend herself. It shows just how much bullshit is out there. There is, yeah, it's true. Ramsay is a classic moron. Twisted. Alex, I don't know. He's entertaining, but he's a moron, yeah.
Million views on TikTok alone, and most headlines sided with Ramsay. It felt like someone finally pushed back, but Gordon Ramsay was the least of her problems, because what was coming next would shake that vegan teacher's entire platform. It was February 2021, just weeks after her feud with Gordon Ramsay. Then out of nowhere, TikTok banned that vegan teacher. For anyone watching her videos, the reason was obvious. Her videos were too aggressive. Almost every post felt like an attack. Her war with Ramsay didn't cause the ban, but it definitely helped. Losing TikTok could have been the end. She lost 1.7 million followers overnight, but this grandma didn't stop.
So she had 1.7 million followers, and all of a sudden she lost 1.7 million followers. I don't think you got your numbers right. I think she just didn't have access to her account in that period. Wow, Chippy, wasn't I just going on about her with you earlier? You did drop some comments, Miss Wintrope. Did you get all those facts from this video, which isn't factual at all? I'm in Germany. I just happened to tune in today. I love that. Love that. That dramatic music, like talking about a criminal. Yeah, because that's what they love doing. You know, they love shitting on people they disagree with. They took down all my accounts. I had many. Yeah, I'm guessing you got some of them back, or at least the main one, right?
She already had a YouTube channel, so she jumped right back into it. The first thing she did was send a message to her haters.
Hello, everyone. Many of you woke up this morning and found out that my account was banned on TikTok. And I know many of you are jumping for joy, thinking that this is a great victory.
She didn't take any blame for the ban. Instead, she said she was being silenced for speaking the truth. And once again, in her first video after her ban, she shamed viewers for eating meat.
Because you're feeling guilty. You know you shouldn't be eating animals.
On YouTube, she didn't soften her message.
true.
She made longer videos with more songs and rants. And she went after Gordon Ramsay again. In March 2021, she uploaded one of her most disturbing videos, How Gordon Ramsay is Like Hitler and How That Makes Me Cry. That was the actual title.
Hello, students. Today we're going to talk about the devil. The devil's name is Gordon Ramsay.
She came out swinging. She tried to paint Gordon Ramsay as pure evil, mostly because he was a chef, and that meant he encouraged others to eat meat. But comparing Ramsay to Hitler and the devil wasn't the worst thing in the video. The one that crossed the line was when she compared animal farming to what the Nazis did in World War II. Ramsay
Animal farming to compare to what the Nazis did in World War II. Well, let's see. Nazis, they persecuted Jewish people and holocausted them because they were not preferable, right? They didn't like their ethnicity, and they benefited from doing so, right? And animal agriculture does the same thing to certain animals because they profit from it, right? Because they don't really care about those animals.
Me.
Sorry, my microphone just changed. Sounds comparable to me. And as Draculum puts it, 85% of pigs are killed in gas chambers. They're pretty comparable. Just because you value humans and you don't value animals does not mean they're not similar. They are. Someone tries to sue me. Someone is trying to sue you over this at the moment. Oh my God, Alexander. Wow. My headphones are acting up, everybody. Give me a second. Okay. Visual Venture makes an AI image of Gordon Hitler Ramsay as the devil, but Miss Katie only showed logically how Gordon is lying. Exactly. Thankfully, there's nothing to sue. You can compare anything to each other. Very good point, yeah. Of course they are. They feel offended for listening to the truth. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I will tell you what. I think that this guy, this Visual Venture person, I don't think he even has some values to stand up for. I don't think he has anything with Miss Katie. I think he's just a shill. I think he just does what is popular to do, which is hate on her without actually having any good arguments against her. So yeah.
Ramsay didn't respond to the video. It seemed he was intentionally ignoring her. A few months later, she dropped one final attack. It was a diss track called Gordon Ramsay Diss Track.
Why is Gordon Ramsay an animal bully when instead of eating meat, he could just eat protein-packed veggies?
But once again, it backfired. Viewers treated the diss like a joke, and most of the comments were making fun of that vegan teacher. If I could lose 1 sense right now, it would be hearing. As a vegetarian, this song is the worst thing I've ever heard. My ears are bleeding. I'm thinking,
Of course, as a vegetarian.
maybe she had a crush on him and he didn't reciprocate. Once again, Ramsay ignored her. But Gordon Ramsay wasn't the only name on her list. Her next target was a YouTuber you probably know. In August 2021, that vegan teacher went after MrBeast, the biggest YouTuber on the planet.
Hell
She posted
yeah.
a video with a long, angry title.
You gotta respect Miss Katie. That's cool that you went after MrBeast. That's a very good one.
MrBeast, no amount you give to charity can undo the damage you were causing by promoting eating meat. Her problem was that he spent too much money on meat in one of his challenges.
So we will be eating a $70,000 pizza.
Oh my God. This is incredible.
$2,000 steak.
Oh my God.
To her, that was unacceptable.
Every single thing you mentioned comes from suffering.
She went through MrBeast's entire video criticizing almost everything he ate.
Next is a $125 milkshake.
Been looking forward to this all day.
Is it made with vegan milk? Vegan milk.
In the end, she accused MrBeast of wasting money. Instead of buying a $70,000 pizza, he should have used that money to feed the hungry. But she ignored one major fact. MrBeast already donated millions to food banks and homeless shelters. MrBeast
I mean, this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, this guy doesn't. Oh no, the timer is up, everybody. We got to get up. So before I get up, I was just gonna say, like, this is what I'm talking about. This guy doesn't really have any values to stand up for or anything. He's just saying things that are agreeable with everybody, right? Like, people don't like that vegan teacher for some reason. We all know that. I'm sorry, Miss Katie, that that's happening to you. He's now saying that, well, little did you know is that MrBeast actually donates a lot. MrBeast actually does not donate that much. He only does it for a good image, as far as I know. I'm sure you've heard the scandal with MrBeast, whatever. But yeah, I don't think you should be I don't think you should be against that vegan teacher and for MrBeast. I'm just saying, because that just says where your values lie. It's like it's very superficial, is my point, I guess. But timer is up, everybody. We gotta get up. Well, let me put this like this. We gotta get up, do some jumping squats or something, huh? Jumping jack. I said jumping squats, but I'm going to do jumping jabs. Come on, everybody, do it and count them. This is a weird stream, I know. Okay, I did 25. That's good. It's perfect. That's how you stay fit. 20 minutes set. Let's watch the rest.
MrBeast didn't say a word. His fans did, and they came out swinging.
That vegan teacher has attacked who is likely the biggest philanthropist on YouTube. I guess nobody's safe.
Her attempt to cancel MrBeast didn't work. To her, it was activism. But to all
I'm not sure she attempted to cancel MrBeast. I'm sure she just attempted to explain the hypocrisy, right?
almost everyone else, it looked like harassment. In retaliation, people came for her. What started as activism was now a war. Her downfall begins. By late 2021, something changed. People weren't just annoyed by that vegan teacher, they were fighting back. TikTokers and YouTubers started posting reaction videos to mock her.
And I've had to have heard her message over 100 times by now, and I literally ate a cheeseburger for dinner. That was busted.
A popular trend was duetting her videos while eating meat.
No, that's not the way for you. No. Just
Funny how all these people do this ridiculous thing, these ridiculous things, but they don't actually watch videos of animals getting exploited and slaughtered while they're eating meat. I'd like to see them do that.
stick with me, Nikocado. We'll figure this all out.
Creators
This dude doesn't understand viral promotion. 100% twisted.
rewrote her songs with parody lyrics. Others made comedy skits about her.
What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? No, you're not. No, it's not too late.
Other famous YouTubers started calling her out.
Also, don't condemn people for a dietary choice and act like they are the spawn of Satan
It's not a dietary choice. It's a moral principle of rejecting animal exploitation.
for eating a hamburger.
Even vegans chimed in too. They said her style was too aggressive, but that vegan teacher handled the backlash the same way she always had. She doubled down. She even started reading
Yes. Do you think that if people are critiquing you, then you should stop fighting for the cause that you're fighting for, man? That's what I mean. You're spineless, dude. You're just doing what everybody wants you to do. They made my teeth weird in that video. So mean. Yeah, that's what they do, don't they, Miss Katie? All these crybabies crying about her instead of what is being done to the animals. Exactly, Alexandra. This person. So let's see. It's been 10 minutes. We're way past the half point of this video, and this person did not even mention one single thing that Miss Katie has been trying to explain. So let's see if he's at least being honest and will eventually say about something about Miss Katie. You know, something about the cause that Miss Katie is fighting for.
reading hate comments in her videos.
Well, it's that time of the day again where I get to look at all of your amazing comments and those that are not so amazing. And also, you better spell better, all right? I'm gonna let this go for now, but when you see this, spell properly.
Then she expanded her focus. She didn't just want to change what people ate. She wanted to change what their pets ate too. According to that vegan teacher, feeding dogs meat was just as bad as eating it yourself. Most people thought she was joking, but she wasn't. She proudly introduced her dog, Bella. Said Bella was vegan.
Hello, students. This is Bella. Bella is my vegan dog.
Cool.
She's been vegan since August 2017.
Bella survived on lentils, tofu, and vegetables. The internet
Miss Katie, do you feed your dog, what did he say, lentils?
Bella is my vegan dog. She's been vegan since August 2017.
Bella survived on lentils, tofu, and vegetables.
Lentils, tofus, and vegetables, or do you also feed them like the vegan dog food, I never said Bella ate that. Jesus Christ. It's so, oh my God, Miss Katie, like, can you theoretically sue this guy for saying this kind of stuff? Like, he's clearly lying, isn't he? Yeah, she eats vet-approved. She eats vet-approved vegan kibble. Jesus Christ, man! How can this person? How can people be such liars? I don't get it. Like, wow. You should sue him, Miss Katie, if you can. You should. I think you might actually get this video taken down, or at least report it on YouTube or something. I'm definitely gonna report it for sure. Defamation. It's misinformation also. There are so many videos like this who lie about me. I mean, you know, it says a lot about you, Miss Katie, that you didn't take action for any of them. I think you're a very nice person. I think you're too nice for these people. I think you should make an example out of somebody, you know. And maybe, you know, it would bring more attention also to the vegan idea, because this person, not once did they talk about what veganism is. And I'm hoping that by the end they do. And if they don't, you know, I don't know. I don't know how expensive it would be to sue a person like this, but I'm assuming it wouldn't be easy. It would be very complicated.
The internet freaked out. Someone wrote, why is no one actively doing anything to save that vegan teacher's dog? It's a carnivore and she feeds it like a herbivore. Again. It's abuse. Another added,
it's not a carnivore. Dogs are not a carnivore.
My heart hurts for Bella. If these vegans wanted vegan pets, they could have got a guinea pig or a rabbit instead. Then Bella disappeared. She stopped showing up in that vegan teacher's videos. That's when people began to wonder, did Bella pass away from being vegan? That vegan teacher had to make a video called Bella Vegan Dog is Still Alive. But the real uproar came after that. That vegan teacher started talking about cats being vegan, and people really lost it because cats are obligate carnivores, which means
I thought dogs are carnivores. Cats are obligate carnivores. What's the difference between an obligate carnivore and a carnivore? Pfft, ridiculous.
means they must eat meat to survive. A cat's body depends on nutrients only found in animal products. Without them, cats would lose their lives. But that vegan teacher refused.
That is not true. I can show you empirical evidence that there are extremely good health outcomes for cats on specifically formulated plant-based diet. So no, you are yet again mistaken. You are a pseudoscientific quack, and you do all of this for clout.
Refused to change her stance. Instead, she posted an extreme video. Should cats exist? If not vegan, they should either be veganized or euthanized. Choose one. Even her fans were stunned. That vegan teacher always said she loved animals, but now she was talking about wiping out an entire species. One comment summed it up. She calls herself a friend of animals, but she's uneducated and a danger to children and animals at this point. She should absolutely be banned. To her critics, this
vegan because paying for the rape, kidnapping, sadness, and
was classic vegan teacher. She was always willing to push things too far just to make a point.
I make the point that cats do not belong in our homes. We should not breed them. I know, Miss Katie. That's the point you're trying to make. That it makes sense. It really does. It's the fact that we breed animals for our own companionship. You know, I feel lonely, therefore I will breed somebody into existence to use them. And I think I was mentioning yesterday in my stream how people in Romania, I remember, they just discard if their pets multiply, they discard them. So they have no responsibility for other animals. They see animals as objects. It's pretty sad.
Make a point, but we still haven't got to the craziest things she's done. Making fun of the dead. That vegan teacher had a bad habit. She always seemed to say the worst things at the worst possible time, especially when someone passed away. Like when Hollywood actress Betty White passed away in December 2021, the internet was filled with tributes to her. Then that vegan teacher showed up and made everyone angry. She posted a video criticizing Betty White for not being vegan.
She never spoke out.
Okay, if somebody was pro-slavery and they died, you should still criticize their stance on pro-slavery. If somebody is pro-animal slavery and they die, you should still criticize their stance on being pro-animal slavery. Now, I don't know if this Betty White person is pro-animal slavery, but Betty White is definitely not against animal slavery, right?
Spoke out against it. She never said, I am against.
Benji, thank you. Epstein is dead. That's a very good point. Benji, Epstein is dead and we criticize him. Betty White was an animal abuser. Why should we like her? Yeah, is Betty White that person who would do the cooking shows where she would say how to cook the turkeys?
Against all of this animal abuse. She never said, I am vegan or I am trying to be vegan.
To many, that felt unfair because Betty White did a lot to support animal shelters and wildlife. Besides that, people...
Oh, she did a lot to support animal shelters and wildlife. So the animals that I care about I'm going to do a lot for them, but these other animals, I'm going to exploit and slaughter them because you know what? It makes sense. They were born in a way that I don't deem them as worthy. Of course. How dare you call me anything but extremely moral person?
That people were grieving. They didn't want to hear a vegan lecture. In early 2022, Queen Elizabeth II died. Her funeral was watched around the world. Then that vegan teacher struck again. She posted a video, Queen Elizabeth, polite and kind or cruel and cowardly.
But at some point, the Queen of England must have been aware about what's going on. I mean, she's not a stupid lady.
She criticized the Queen for not using her power to end animal cruelty. Once again,
fair point.
She made headlines, and once again, people were furious. But she kept targeting public figures, especially after they passed away. So when Pope Francis passed away in 2025, she made another video.
Somebody who isn't vegan consumes approximately 100 animals per year. The Pope, he was 88. How many is he responsible for?
Catholics were stunned, but she had even more shocking content. She compared all meat eaters to Hitler.
10 ways that non-vegans are like Adolf.
And he also repeats himself. Yes, we get it. She made that comparison. Can you just move on? I mean, even if I wasn't vegan or something, even if I didn't understand the perspective, what is this guy even saying?
Adolf Hitler was the same as all of you who eat meat, dairy, and eggs because he was never taught to be kind to animals. If he had been taught to value all sentient life, history might have been different.
Sometimes it felt like she was trying to trigger people on purpose. Her videos felt like bait. But that vegan teacher wasn't just making videos, she was making products too.
Be loud, be proud. With that vegan teacher's shirts and hoodies, be the vegan your neighbors fear and the animals need.
That vegan teacher loved slogans. Cow milk is for baby cows. Animals are friends, not food. At first, they were just things she said in her videos. Then she started printing them on t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, and posters.
Does this person have merch? Let's see. Visual venture. Okay. I want to start this all over again. Business, hiring, Spotify, Instagram. So he's a music creator?
Posters, selling them through her own merch store. That's when people started asking questions. Was this about saving animals or was it about money? That vegan teacher also had a Patreon.
Oh, feck off. How dare that vegan teacher try to make money to sustain herself while she's fighting for the rights of animals? How dare she say sell products? Is she forcing anybody to buy those products? What the hell are you saying? She just made a store. All of a sudden, if you're standing up for the rights, you're not allowed to put that on a shirt and sell it to people. Ugh. Dude's jealous. Completely agree. Yeah.
Fans could pay $3 or $25 a month. She claimed it would help her devote more time and resources to helping save the animals by educating others about not eating, wearing, or using them. But not everyone believed it.
Which roughly translates to something like, the money will go directly into my bank account, and I'll continue to make videos framing decent people as evil anti-vegans.
To her.
Which roughly translates to something like, the money will go directly into my bank account, and I'll continue to make videos framing decent people as evil anti-vegans.
No. So, which roughly translates to, the money will go directly into my bank account. Of course. And I'll continue to make videos, yes, speaking up for the rights of animals and completely showing the hypocrisy of famous people, maybe, of people who you look up to, just so that you don't appeal to authority anymore, just so that you try and critically think for a second and realize that these people are full of flaws and you should not follow or do what they do simply because they are who they are. So, good job, Miss Katie. I make $29. I make $29 a day on YouTube. Some days it's 33. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Miss Katie. That's still barely anything to do anything with it. So yeah. Oh, let's quote randos again. Exactly. There's no quote, no nothing. How dare you, that vegan teacher?
Vegans.
To her, it was support. To others, she was cashing in on outrage. But that vegan teacher, it didn't just annoy people. She inspired others to become just like her. That vegan teacher's daughter. The internet thought one vegan teacher was bad enough, but then another one showed up. Her name was Tash Peterson, also known as Vegan Booty. Some even call her that vegan teacher's daughter. In interviews, she says that vegan teacher gave her the courage to speak out. But the two women are...
I mean, Tash Peterson is also pretty cool. I like her. But there's like this 50 seconds left, and now he's touching on Tash Peterson. Just throw a little bit more hate in there. What, God? Tash is better than this guy? 100% God. Tash is 100% better than this guy. What? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, the video is almost over. I don't know what he means by that, yeah. Okay, okay. You say you're gonna send him to hell. Okay, that's fine, okay. Yeah, maybe give him a chance. Maybe he'll go vegan at some point. No, he cherry picks data. Okay.
Women are very different. That vegan teacher rants online, but vegan booty takes it to real life. She forces her way into butcher shops and restaurants to protest. Sometimes she does it topless with slogans painted across her body. Vegan booty has been dragged out of venues by police, and she's banned from several places. Vegan booty causes a lot of chaos, but she says it's all thanks to that vegan teacher. Today, that vegan teacher is still posting videos, and her message hasn't changed. Anyone who isn't vegan is part of the problem. If you want to be vegan, be vegan.
And it's true. Everybody who doesn't change is part of the problem. What are we talking about?
How you say something matters just as much as what you say. But anyways, eat what you want. Visual Venture.
Okay, Visual Venture. I disliked it already. Let's see some comments. Wait till she finds out about Venus flytraps. Oh my god. And other carnivorous plants. Things eat other things to survive, from insects like spiders to lions, even plant. They always bring up the lions. What is it with people and lions? Just, oh god. The fight against Gordon Ramsay is hilarious. For someone who is vegan, she does love beef. Look at that! I made a joke. Ugh. She's the type of person who would harass somebody on the street in public and then claim that she's actually the victim as she gets arrested. Lol. No, she is not. That very much sounds like what Visual Venture would do. So the person who stands up for the rights of animals, who is speaking constantly about animals, who not a single point is trying to make herself superior or anything in any other way, and everybody just picks on her instead of her message. Okay. Or if the message is a little bit outrageous because, you know, you're used to saying that, you know, Hitler was bad and Nazis were bad. But do you know why? I mean, you know. Ugh. The fact that she quite literally told a YouTuber called Call Me Chris that she deserved her trauma because she wasn't vegan. I partly, but much less, hate her because of her rage bait. I hate her so much because of what she told poor Chris. Oh yeah, she didn't say that to Chris, by the way. That's also bullshit. I'm just gonna say this. I saw that I saw that teacher about Call Me Chris. She'd never said that she deserves her trauma. That's bullshit. That vegan, she said that knowing the trauma that Call Me Chris had, you should probably understand the fact that if you the trauma that you suffered, Call Me Chris, by the way, it's freaking awful. But you know what? When you pay for animal products, you are putting animals through a similar trauma, where animals are forcefully inseminated, their babies are taken from them, they get killed, all because you want to buy dairy or whatever animal product. So, no. That vegan teacher is probably one of the biggest and most successful rage baiters of the century. I don't know what to tell you. You're only rage baited because you know that it's true what she's saying. The worst thing is that she made an impression that all vegans are maniacs and further bringing hate to other harmless vegans. Prepare to be on her hit list, brother. The word Karen on her name is inaccurate. Is accurate. Ah, brother. It's interesting how you didn't mention even for a single moment what veganism is. Things I find interesting about your video. You lie a lot about Miss Katie. It's okay. You didn't mention even for a single moment what veganism is, and yet you criticize her for trying to speak up. For the animals. You make this outrageous atmosphere. Well, no, I don't like that. I don't know. Is that interesting though? Yeah, let's put it like this. Criticize for trying to speak up for animals. You didn't understand anything she tried to teach you. Hello, Mr. Skyjack Morgan. Great work, says Skyjack Morgan. Thank you, Mr. Skyjack Morgan. Right back at you. You didn't understand anything she tried to teach you. You just went along with the hate that she gets because that's the popular thing to do. Instead of actually growing a pair, looking into the facts and trying to stick up for what is right, you chose to shill for clout. I will not subscribe. Comment. There you go. I'll just like my own comment because I'm that type of person who likes their own comments. Who doesn't like their own comments? Why would I comment otherwise? Report. Misinformation. Next. This person is lying. Oh, we got to get up and do the thing. This person is lying about that vegan teacher. He fabricated information. All to make a story that he wants to believe. Please deplatform this nonsense. Report. There you go. So I reacted to this video. Mentioned the dog. That is the most damning part of the video. We'll see what happens. I don't expect anything to happen out of that or the comment. You know, I'm a small creator. That guy's got like 1 million followers. Oh yeah, time to get up again, everybody. Gotta be healthy again. As I said, it's a little bit of a weirder stream, but we gotta be healthy. And then I have a couple more small creators. It's as easy as that. 25. 20-minute set. Why is your cap censored? It's not censored. It just, I think the text below it was confusing people. So I just left it at plant protein. Most people already understand what it is. Yeah, because the bottom said equals animal protein. Minus cruelty, something like that. It's, yeah. Let's see, I have some questions. Chip, are you going to the animal liberation gathering this weekend? I don't know about that. Maybe I should. I'm going to write it down, sorry. Animal liberation. Netherlands, I guess. Maybe I will. Pepe Silva says, I'll go. That's cool. Maybe we'll see each other if I go. Okay, so let me share my news actually. Now that there's a lot of people in here, let me share my cool news. Good news, everyone. So on the 23rd of August, which is 16 days from now, I will be participating. The video will come out later, of course, but I will be part of a video made by the one, the only Brownie Stan. I don't know if you guys know who Brownie Stan is. Let me share, since I'm sharing my screen, let me show you exactly who Brownie Stan is. Brownie. He's got 10 million subscribers, as you can see, and he makes all these kind of videos. US Marine versus fitness influencers. I found a man who lives in Aquaman. Like he's the biggest fitness influencer in the world, actually, when it comes to numbers. Yeah, so I will be in a competition for I think it's $10,000 competition. It's a fitness competition. I will not have, well, there will be 100 people. That's all I know. So there will be 100 people. There will be a competition. There will be different stages to compete. I will not be able to wear anything that I want, like vegan and stuff. They provide everything to wear. So unfortunately, I cannot have any vegan merch on me. That's kind of sad. Maybe I should do a tattoo by then. Huh? Maybe I should do a vegan tattoo somewhere here. That would be cool, right? Oh, that's a good idea. Let me write it down also. Vegan tattoo. If I'm gonna be in a 10 million people, 10 million subscribers video, 2 videos actually. I hope I get to the second run, right? Maybe I can make a video. Maybe I can do a tattoo. So yeah, I don't know if I'll pass. I hope I'll pass the stages. If I win, if on the slim chance that I win, that's probably a slim chance that I win. Of course, I'm pretty fit, but you know, let's face it. There's obviously fitter people than me. If that does happen, I was thinking of donating the money to a sanctuary. So absolutely all of them. So if you guys have a suggestion for sanctuary, please drop them in the comments, or yeah. A temporary tattoo could be sick. Are temporary tattoos? I also has also saying the same thing. Are temporary tattoos vegan? Are they? I'm not sure. Do I have to search for specifically vegan temporary tattoos, or are all temporary tattoos vegan? Get vegan tattooed, but it's in rainbow colors. That's a cool one. Yeah, Benji's it's pressure. Huh? You have to win. Don't fail us. Benji, I will try. I will do my best, but there will also be teams, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not just up to me. That's the whole thing, right? They're basically a sticker, so probably. That's how I see them too, yeah. Yeah, they're basically a sticker. Ask ChatGPT. Yeah, I'll ask ChatGPT. That's what I was thinking also. Get one that says ethical underground. I don't think people will understand that, Sky. I think I'd rather get one that says vegan, because if I do good and I have the word that says vegan on me, the people will be like, look at that vegan guy. Although I'm sure that if I do have vegan written on me, people will just start hating on me like they do Miss Katie, right? I don't want to hear your excuses. Drop and give me 50. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, I'm not going to drop and do 50 right now. We got 15 minutes left. Yeah, so I'm gonna train a little bit good for this. A little bit good. I'm gonna train a little bit differently these weeks for it. As I said, I subscribed a week ago, and today I got the approval. I signed a contract saying that I won't sue them if anything happens to me. Of course, it's normal, right? It's a typical contract. And yeah, I'm looking forward for that day. I don't know what's gonna be that day. I've never done a competition, like a sport competition, so it would be my first. But yeah. If you go the temporary route, forehead could be an option. I'm not gonna put it on my forehead, no. That's a suggestion. I was thinking like how Joey has it behind the ear. To be honest, that would be even a good permanent tattoo. I really like it. Like he has it, I think, behind one of the ears. I want to be vegan again. I don't care how hard they try. I am vegan. Fight smarter. I don't know. Are you vegan, Adam? I don't know what you're saying. I hope you are. And if not, we can help you out. We can give you some resources to help you. If the diet part is usually most people's issue. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the comment section right now. Miss Winthrop of Surrey says, Miss Diekmeyer. Is there a Miss Diekmeyer here? I don't see now. I'm still waiting for your response. Why did you share offensive comments about the LGBTQ plus community back in 2021? You're in trouble. It's so hard not to abuse animals. I like that, Sky. I like that. Okay. Okay. I do have another channel that I thought it would be good to watch. It's a smaller channel, of course. Vegan teacher says I'm bisexual. That's pretty cool, Miss Katie. It's pretty cool. That's cool. Trisexual. I'm staying with my 2 gay friends in Germany right now. There you go. Okay, Tim Gleave. Okay, hashtag freedom. Okay, so share screen. This is the channel. If you guys want to give the channel a subscribe, would be nice. I'm gonna put it here in the. No, that you can't tell from that. Yeah, so I put it in the comment section. This is the channel, hashtag freedom. And there are some videos asking the public whether animals deserve basic. Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, let's see one of these views. 2 views only 1 month ago. Yeah, he definitely needs a little bit more views and a little bit of support. So if you guys wanna give him a little bit of him or them, I don't know who they are, but a little bit of support, that would be great.
Right, thanks for agreeing to the social experiment. My name's Tim. I'm an animal rights activist, and I fight for the rights of animals, for it to have certain rights. Do you think animals deserve rights?
Yeah.
Oh, it does the same thing that I did. Do you think animals deserve rights? That's cool.
What rights do you think animals deserve?
Oh, this guy's got a dog. It's interesting.
So to be treated fairly, I suppose, and justly, cared for.
Yeah.
Avoidance of any unnecessary cruelty.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, obviously, I've got a pet. Euthanasia is a hot topic at the moment, isn't it? Especially with the.
I'm gonna put the link to the video again if anybody wants to subscribe to this person. Oh, sorry.
Assisted dying bill going through, and it's one of those things that you wonder about when people, if we have a pet who's suffering, then you put them out there.
Is it the kind thing to do?
It seems to be,
yeah.
But you know, it's you having to be an advocate for a pet, aren't you? An animal.
Tell them in the comments to join SoyFeed. That's a good point. Thank you, VPN, for reminding me. Actually, everybody, we do have this Discord server called SoyFeed. And in the SoyFeed, you can go there and you can see, you know, invite permission required. I don't have permission to invite people to SoyFeed, VPN. Oh, I do. Wait, copy. Okay. So in this Discord server, well, on top of other interesting conversations that there are happening there with other vegan people, I'll just drop in the comment here. Yeah, VPN, you can also send me a permalink. You're right, if you want. I already dropped it. I hope that works. SoyFeed is a Discord server where you can see vegan content. There is a specific channel where you know, there's a lot of where you can see which vegan creators went online, which vegan creators posted new content. Yeah. Let's move on. I'll tell him to join the SoyFeed also.
Whereas humans are slightly different.
Yeah. And would you say that animals like us, because well, humans technically are animals as well, aren't we? A species.
Yeah, that dog is it definitely doesn't want to be there.
Of animal with humans, that they deserve sort of the basic rights to their own bodily autonomy.
They do, but they're not. They can't express that in the way that humans can. So that's the problem, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And there's, we breed and raise animals to feed humans. So a lot of farming is done purely for the purpose of feeding the human race. And so if we didn't need the food, those animals wouldn't exist, and that's where there's this very much this grey area, I suppose.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So those, you're talking about like pigs, chickens, cows, etc.
Yeah, livestock.
Yeah.
Livestock. Ugh. Who is lying about you, Miss Katie?
Do you acknowledge that they were genetically modified to be the animals that they are today?
They've been bred in order to maximise what we want out of them.
Yeah.
So, we are sheep, fatter cows, fatter sheep, fatter pigs, because you need to get the most out of them. So, if it wasn't for humans, a lot of these breeds wouldn't exist, I think.
Would you be okay if we did the same to, say, dogs?
Well, we've been crossbreeding dogs
for
millennia.
Sorry, but I mean to breed them into existence to be exploited and then killed when they can no longer serve a purpose for us. Would that be fair?
As a dog lover, it's not something that I would aspire to, but there's cultures in the world where that's normal.
Yeah. Do you think that's fair?
It's all a cultural thing, isn't it? So to me, that seems it's not what I would do. But if it's the normality for that culture, then I'm not in a position to judge.
So if it's cultural, it's okay for a particular country.
Yeah. Well,
the audio and the video being watched is very low. I feel so too. Let me see if I can do something about it. Maybe this is better.
Are you in favour of bullfighting, for example?
Is it better now?
In Mexico, I believe it's still legal in Spain.
So I don't know much about bullfighting, to be honest. On the face of it, you can see some of it may be done very cruelly, but I don't know anything about how the animals are cared for, looked after. I don't know how they find the experience. I suppose that's sort of where you're getting at, is does a bull enjoy a bullfight, or does it?
Well, they get killed at the end. They get killed at the end of the bullfight every time.
So
still quiet. Yeah, the problem is the volume is at 100%. So here's our first hashtag freedom. You gotta make the sound a little bit higher. It's a bit too low. Let me see if what is this doing? No. We can't hear the video. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, everybody. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna turn down my volume. Okay, I'm turning down my volume so you can turn up the video volume, and then we can hear this a little bit better. Okay.
I suppose it depends how that's.
Is it good now?
Well, purely for entertainment. For entertainment purposes, is that okay? Just for human entertainment?
That doesn't seem right to me. That's not something that I would enjoy.
Okay. And if we're talking about sort of entertainment, would you agree that to eat animals, we're talking about raising animals for the sole purpose of keeping them in captivity? I can talk a bit more about some of the other.
Now you have the volume of a Smurf. That's okay. That's okay. Just turn up the volume. I think I should be pretty much. Oh, put on closed captions. That's a good one.
Aspects that come with that, but in its basic form, ultimately, would you agree that we don't need to do that because we can survive and thrive by just going straight to source and eating plants and plant-based options?
Well, that's a whole another big topic, isn't it? So I didn't mention that animals should be kept in captivity.
Well, they all are, aren't they? If they're not free to go and do their own things. It's even to the point that this controls their.
Okay, everybody, you can't hear me well. Okay, I put my volume back to normal. Let me put it. I'm normal now. Volume is all right, says some people. Some people say it's not all right. Okay, well, let's try another video. Maybe it's not so quiet. Hashtag freedom. You gotta work on those videos. Otherwise, it was. Let's try the 7 minutes one.
Right, thanks for speaking with me today.
This is a bit better, isn't it? Everyone hit like. Maybe that will help with the volume. Yeah. Good audio for me, says Martin. Winthrop is here regurgitating hateful nonsense on several different account names every live. They are largely ignored. Miss Winthrop, can you please stop it with the lying? If you don't have proof for what you're saying, yeah, you will be kicked. Please stop it, okay? We're trying to watch videos, we're trying to have a good time, and we're not interested in lies. And if you don't know what we're talking about when it said we're lying, we reviewed that whole video. Go back, watch the video, and see, because Miss Katie debunked everything that I think you also commented. I don't know what's happening in the chat. I'm just saying, let's not lie. Let's just chill a little bit, okay? If you have questions, ask questions. Okay, you see what you're doing? I gotta watch now. More dates, more fiber. By the way, love your name. VPM says I can't hear anything. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, Jason. Nice to see you. Everybody, please calm down. If Benji is telling you to calm down, you can hear me. Okay. Can you hear this one now?
For the social experiment. So, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and then what we could do is have a conversation about questions, and I'll find out how you stand about things.
Oh, all right. I'm on holiday, you know, so it's
Oh,
going to
are
be
you?
quick.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from here, but...
Oh. Sorry, I'm work today as well.
Oh, yeah. No, I live in Italy now, and I come home.
Very nice. Okay. Be about 5 minutes or so.
You're all right with that? You're all right with that?
Okay. Then. What is your position on oppression? What do you think of it?
Oh, God bless us. Is it going to be...
That's what the last people said.
Political?
No, it's not political.
Okay. Oppression, when it's
somebody... just surrounding your values.
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, is it a good
I
thing
think
or a bad
it's awful.
thing? Yeah.
Nobody should be oppressed in this world.
Do you agree?
Oh, quite.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless?
No, not at all.
Same thing.
It's the same thing, isn't it? Oppression's bad, doesn't matter where it comes from.
What about if the powerful have been doing it a really long time and it's become cultural?
So it's happening. I've just
but
said
is it right though?
Oh, it's not right now. Who's going to Madison's here and they're taking your number plate picture?
There might be a YouTube player settings for better sound chips. The little gear button at the bottom, there's more setting, at least on the phone. Let me see. Quality. Ambient mode. Oh no, we gotta get up, everybody. We gotta do the jumping squats again. Health is complicated. We gotta do the jumping jacks again, everybody. There's no quitting. There's no quitting. I'll have to be part of a competition. Wait, let's do burpees. Let's do burpees, okay? Another 20 minutes already, says Has. Yeah, 20 minutes. Burpees, everybody. Okay, burpees this time. 10 burpees. Let's go. Let's do it. And of course, start the watch to count it. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Burpees. Whew. Burpees are a bit more complicated, are they not? The LTN says, I'm off to get a biscuit. I'm today vegan slob. No, the LTN. You gotta do that. Whew. 10 burpees. God damn it. I gotta get to 30. I definitely got my heart up. Okay. Let's try removing ambient mode. It's the same thing, isn't it? Okay. Okay, you know what I'll do, everybody? Is this? Download, install YouTube. How can I force YouTube volume increase? Volume master. Okay. Okay, sorry everybody. I'm just gonna install Volume Master. Add to Chrome. Oh, I hate it when they make me. Don't. God damn it. It's never legitimate. Why are you legitimately interested in understanding audiences through statistics combination of data from different sources? No, thank you. How is that legitimate? No, oh, damn it, I consented to that. No legitimate, nothing. Okay, I installed the extension. Let's see if we can make it louder. Okay. Okay, I set it to 200%. Let's see if it's better, okay?
Doing suppression.
Yeah,
Oh.
being monitored.
Okay.
Your every move being monitored.
Is it better?
Okay, well I guess so. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But I suppose that's the same for everyone, isn't it? I'm talking about like, well, we'll come on to it. So I'm talking about like the powerful and the powerless, really. Okay. Do you think?
Kind of. I hear it pretty well now. That worked. We can hear them. Yeah, I can hear it better. Okay, let me set it to even a little bit higher then. Volume master. It's at 200. We'll set it at 250. Okay, let's set it to 300. Let's go wild, everybody. We're going wild today. 300. Woo!
That if the powerless or the less powerful don't know they're being oppressed, that's okay. They don't realise it.
Well, I suppose not if you don't know.
If you don't know, you doesn't care. You don't care, do you?
Yeah. But
Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's right?
Well, you
What about if
can't.
it's
Well, you
fair?
can't force people to open their eyes if they're not opening their eyes, can
But
you?
if they, well, maybe if they say, I don't know, if they had a cognitive, functioning disability, a learning disability, and they didn't realise and they were being oppressed. Is that right? Is that fair?
Well, they can't help that, can they? There's nothing they can do. If they've got a
They
cognitive...
can't do, but is it right? Is it fair?
Well, of course it's not right.
Okay.
Because oppression's not right, is it?
Okay.
It doesn't matter where it comes from. Oh, that's nice dog.
Okay. So we've established that oppression isn't right, and it doesn't.
Mrs. Winthrop says, I'm off now. Honestly, I don't understand why people get so upset when I'm simply asking questions. I'm genuinely after the truth, and I've had plenty of feedback here. Criticism isn't the same as hate. I mean, I don't know, Miss Winthrop. The comments you pasted weren't criticism or asking questions or looking after the truth. They were more like statements. So yeah.
Any better if the powerful have been doing it for a long time, it's become embedded in tradition, cultural norms. Does it make a difference if people don't realise they're being oppressed? Okay. What about, tricky question now, what about pigs, chickens, cows? Do you think we're oppressing them in society when they're sending them to slaughterhouses?
Well, they don't know, do they, either?
That's why I asked the question before, about if people don't know.
So what doesn't hurt them, they don't know. You can't force them to open their eyes and you can't put intellect into a pig, can you?
But is it fair? Is it fair?
Wait a minute, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the chat.
Well, they don't know, do they?
How is they being oppressed?
Does it make a difference if people don't realize they're being oppressed?
What about, tricky question now.
Okay, tricky question now. Now's the time when they start, obviously, justifying it.
What about pigs, chickens, cows? Do you think we're oppressing them in society when they're sending them to slaughterhouses?
Well, they don't know, do they, either?
That's why I asked the question before, about if people don't know.
So what doesn't hurt them, they don't know. You can't force them to open their eyes and you can't put intellect into a pig, can you?
But is it fair? Is it fair? Would we do that to cats and dogs? If we did
Well,
that
they wouldn't feel any different
Well,
either,
they do in
would they?
China, don't they?
They do,
That's
don't they?
the
But
point.
is it?
I hate this point so much when people make like, well, they do it in China. Does that mean that it's fair?
Right? Is it fair?
Well, no, I don't know. I mean, I was vegetarian for a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
But I got sick, so it's not right either. So,
Well,
so
you
that wasn't right
well,
either.
I don't eat any animal products.
I was vegetarian. Then I got COVID, so it was obviously because of being vegetarian. What does getting sick from it? Getting sick even mean?
Well, I'm
You're
perfectly
vegan?
fit and healthy. Yeah.
I'm the total
My
opposite
son-
now.
my son's
I'm a
vegan.
carnivore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
For
that.
health. Health reasons.
She's a carnivore for health reasons. Ugh.
Healthy carnivore.
I've never felt healthier in my life.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
So-
no, I
No.
know. But,
Well, do you know what vegan means?
No
well,
animal
it's no
products.
animal free, whatever, shoes,
animal products.
everything, products,
That-
cotton, everything.
That's
Look, can I just ask, is that plastic? Is that what you got? Anything made?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is that plastic? Can I ask you? Is that plastic? Can I ask you? Is this plastic? Ah, fuck. Clearly. Then it's obviously justified to cut the throat of a pig if it's plastic over there.
Made by man?
No.
And you haven't got
That's probably plastic, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's all like bad products, isn't it? That's made by man.
But there's a difference between systems that involve some sort of exploitation and systems that are specifically designed to exploit and then
To feed
slaughter
humanity.
others.
To feed humanity.
But we don't need it though, do we?
Well, for thousands of years we lived on beef and
Can you review my neon protest outreach, the long video? Most of it is English. Okay, Alexander, we'll look at that afterwards.
animals.
Remember I was talking about if we've been doing something for a long
There
time,
was-
does that
there
make
was
it right?
There was no go down the supermarket thousands of years ago. That's what they lived on.
But that was
they
them,
didn't
but-
live on vegetables
but we're
because
not-
you couldn't survive on vegetables.
But we can
No,
now.
you can't.
We can.
No, you have to take
Have you-
vitamins.
You can't survive on vegetables. What do you mean? You gotta also have fruit. Badoom.
You can perfectly live on a carnivore diet without supplement because every nutrient that you need for your body is in beef.
Oh, what about vitamin C, my lady? Every nutrient is in that you need for your body is in beef, except for vitamin C, which you definitely need. Yeah, whatever.
Every nutrient. It is. It is.
It's not.
Oh, and salt. Sorry, I'll.
Let's ask ChatGPT. Is beef let's ask not Chat. I keep asking ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is already vegan for me. So let's ask somebody who's not, I don't know, biased. What's grok? Grok? Is it grok? Grok. Okay, let's ask grok. Does beef provide all the micronutrients that the body needs to survive? Beef is a nutrient-dense food providing a wide range, but it does not supply all the micronutrients the body needs to survive in optimal amounts. Here's a breakdown. Oh, look at that. B12 is abundant. Okay, oh, these are the ones that are abundant, and these are the ones that are missing. Vitamin C, as we said, vitamin D, of course, but I think you get that from the sun. Calcium, very low. That's an important one. Vitamin K, also important one. Folate, manganese, and fiber. Yeah, fiber is not essential, but it is very important. Yeah, there you go. She was wrong. It's as simple as that.
But apart from that, you cannot be a vegan and survive
Red meat is classed as a 2A carcinogen.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, show me any proof now.
I can't do it on my phone.
No,
Have you got
you
your phone?
can't.
Show me any proof that beef is carcinogenic. Okay, well, is beef carcinogenic? Yes, according to International Agency for Research Cancer, red meat is classified as probably carcinogenic to humans, group 2A. Okay. So from the World Health Organization, let's see what that means. This means that there is limited evidence that it causes cancer in humans, but strong evidence that it does so in laboratory animals. Specifically, red meat consumption is strongly associated with an increased risk of colorectal cancer. There you go.
Because there is, it has been suggested, but there has never been clinical trials. There have never been clinical trials.
Of course, there cannot be clinical trials for these. Jesus Christ, some people are stupid. You cannot have clinical trials where you test on people if they get cancer or not. That's the whole thing about it. And Wade Harris says probably. That's stupid. Well, Wade Harris, that's how science works. It works on probabilities. There's never certainty when it comes to scientific studies, right? They have low confidence, medium confidence. Well, they have low confidence, low, medium confidence, medium high, and high confidence, right? As far as I know. So this must be, I don't know, low. I don't think it's low confidence, because otherwise it wouldn't be added to the classification. I would say it's, okay, well, let's see if can I. Processed meats like bacon are group 1 carcinogen, meaning they are carcinogenic to humans. The increased risk of cancer associated with red and processed meat consumption may be due to several factors. Heme iron, yes. Red meat contains heme iron, which can promote the formation of carcinogenic compounds in the body. Let's see where that is coming from. Just this. And nitroso compounds. Processed meats contain nitrates. Yeah, we already know about that. High temperature cooking. Cooking meat at high temperatures like grilling and frying can produce carcinogenic chemicals. While the IARC has identified an increased risk, the exact amount of red meat consumption that increases the risk is still being researched. However, some studies suggest that consuming more than 100 grams of red meat per day may increase the risk of bowel cancer. The overall dietary pattern plays a significant role in cancer prevention, not just individual meals. A diet rich in whole foods like fruit, vegetables, and whole grains, along with lean protein sources like chicken, fish, and plant-based proteins, is recommended for cancer prevention.
That beef is a
the World Health Organization?
I have. They're
Class 2A carcinogen?
Oppressors. They don't want you to eat beef. They only want you to eat vegetables. Okay. They're going to make Bill Gates very rich by doing his meat product.
Why is it always Bill Gates? He's not even the richest person anymore. Why isn't it Lemusk?
That are not real, that are made in a laboratory.
What's wrong with that?
It's not real. Listen, you can eat what you like. I really don't care. But don't tell me that I can't eat beef.
I'm not telling you anything.
No, but this is what the World Health Organization is working towards, and I think that's totally wrong.
I mean, this escalated quickly, didn't it?
Okay. The egg scaremongering at the moment.
Do you know what they do to chickens?
I couldn't give a shit what they do to chickens. They're very tasty, and the eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense things.
I couldn't give a shit what they do to chickens. They're very tasty. I don't give a shit. We started off with saying one thing, but you know, we'll go on and saying a whole lot of things.
Planet.
They're not good for you.
Well,
they're full of cholesterol, saturated fat.
Nothing wrong with cholesterol. My cholesterol at the moment is over 300. It's over 300. I'm on this diet. It's really good for me.
Not good for you.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Well,
you need to respect animals.
I don't need to do anything.
You should do.
She forgot her tinfoil hat, says Vegan Felek. Exactly.
Well,
you're the oppressor then, aren't you?
I might be in your eyes, but not in mine.
You are to the animals.
So humans are less important than animals in your book?
She never said that. What the fuck is this woman saying?
They're equally important. Why can't we look after them all?
Because we don't need to. I want to eat beef.
We don't need to eat animals.
I want to eat beef.
Because you want to, that's more important than their lives.
It's good for me. It's healthy for me.
It's not.
Oh, well,
and just because something's healthy for you doesn't mean you should have the right to oppress and kill others.
Well, don't plants have feelings? They used to say that years
Of course, plants have feelings now. I mean, we gotta have plants having feelings at the end of the day, right?
You don't believe that. Don't be disingenuous.
Don't mean to be rude, and I'm not going to
They
be
don't have
rude,
brains or central nervous system
but
for
my
one.
friends are...
Okay, you go.
It wasn't a friendly social experiment. I thought you were going to be nice.
It was the last one. What?
It was not a friendly social experiment because you got triggered and defensive because you know you're doing something wrong.
The last one was. It depends if you want to be an oppressor or not.
People are allowed to disagree, aren't they? And people have to expect.
Well, we can have different opinions, but it's about
accept
respecting the rights of others, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not accepting your right, and you're not accepting mine. So.
I'm not hurting you. You're not hurting me, but you're hurting the animals by paying for them to be oppressed.
Well, when the animals.
That was a good one. I'm not hurting you. You're not hurting me, but you're hurting the animals to be oppressed. Yeah.
I might have a word with them.
Well, they can't because they can't speak, can they?
Only when they complain will she consider them. Wow.
Well, there you go.
Like people with learning disabilities can't. We talked about that before.
I don't eat them.
Well, that's one thing, isn't it?
Have a nice day.
Okay, you too.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not being rude, but
that's fine.
We're on holiday and I've only got like
okay, bye.
That was great. I can't believe this comment. That was awesome. That was awesome. Well done. Awful ladies. I mean, everybody, come on. I mean, you saw. I think that was really good. That was pretty good activism. Hashtag freedom. Give hashtag freedom some love. Come on. Reload. What the hell's going on? He's got 41 subscribers. He definitely needs more. Yeah, I'll share a link to the channel again. Yeah. Here's the link to the channel, and I linked to the video also. I think that was a very good conversation, and he only posted like 4 conversations, and it would be nice for for him to get more views. I think he does a great job. I'm kind of curious about the dog. Let's go back to this dog person and see what's going on there, and then let's see Alexander's thing.
Controls their reproductive systems. You know, do you think that the farmers wait for them to decide when they want to get pregnant, or do you think they decide for them?
Well, they decide for them. But whether the animals disagree with that, you don't know.
No.
But you don't know, do you?
Well, I suppose
that is coming down to the fact that they're unable to express their thoughts on it, even if they have thoughts on it. And I don't know how intelligent a cow is. For example, it might be very, very happy eating grass and mating with other cows. It might feel that's a very pleasant experience.
So something that I didn't know that until just a few years ago is that actually, typically standard practice is actually the farmers will extract semen from a bull, so they'll masturbate a bull.
Right.
They'll use sort of a big sheath around the bull's penis, and they'll use something called an electroejaculate to stimulate the bull, capture the semen. That will be transported to all different farms and used. The farmer gets a big long rod. He puts a glove on one arm, puts up the anus of the so he puts it up the anus of the cow to hold the cervix, injects the rod up the vagina to get
God damn it, that's bad to
so
see.
it's essentially sexual exploitation.
Okay.
Would you agree?
Would I agree that's sexual exploitation? It doesn't sound particularly pleasant.
No. So these are things that we aren't made aware of. It's kept secret from us. But the point that I'm getting at is...
Is it kept secret? Because people just don't ask or don't inquire.
They don't want to know, do they? You wouldn't really want to know that. It's hiding in plain sight, really. You can just go on to...
There's a difference, because you could go and ask a farmer. I'm sure they'd be very upfront about how it's done.
They try to... They give sort of euphemisms like artificial insemination, things like that. They wouldn't necessarily go into the details, I would suggest. But it is kind of hiding in plain sight, because you can just go on YouTube and there's all sorts of tutorials on how to do this. And then, so for example, in the dairy industry, if a calf's born, well, a calf will be born inevitably after a 9-month gestation period. Do you know what happens then?
No, go on.
So the first thing that happens is they're separated from their mother within typically around about 24 hours.
Yeah.
Because they don't want the calf drinking their mother's milk, because they want the milk to go to humans. They want to sell that milk. So they're separated and they're kept separate. And ironically, perhaps the female calves are bottle fed with a plant-based option of milk instead.
Okay.
The male calves, you got any idea what you think happens to them?
No.
They're typically killed on the first day of life because they're considered a waste product.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Do you think that's fair?
But that's part of farming, isn't it? And it's going back to...
That's part of farming, isn't it? Wow.
To why are these animals in existence in the first place? And it's to feed the human race. And so then you come down to your personal choice, which you were alluding to before, that if you don't like that, then you don't have to eat milk or use dairy products.
That's it.
And you can become vegan. But then this is a personal choice, and you can't mandate that. Certainly in this country, it's a free choice to do what you want, and yes, educate people, and then allow people to make their own decisions.
You're absolutely right. That's the reason I'm here today, actually. That's why I come out and speak to people. Because, yeah, you're quite right, it is absolutely legal. It's people's choice as it is. But I'm suggesting to people through conversations that it shouldn't really be to inflict violence or pay people to inflict violence, sexually exploit animals that we know are sentient, have an experience of the world around them, who are born into a particular body, who want to avoid pain, who are motivated towards positive experiences, just like your dog, just like you, just like me.
Man, that poor dog, he definitely does not want to be there. And this guy's just like, I don't give a shit where you want to go. I want to speak to this person.
Sorry, mate, we're just in the middle of a discussion now. Yeah, so in all those ways, there's no difference really. A dog is a cat, is a pig, is a cow, really. Cows actually, when they're in sanctuaries, they act completely different. They're even to the point where you can throw a ball for a cow and they'll want to play. They're very playful, inquisitive animals. Pigs are more intelligent than dogs. They've been learned to be able to figure out all sorts of cognitive puzzles. But the point is, what it comes down to is, and the science is there to back it up now, to exploit and use animals, to treat them as resources is not needed. We don't need to. So if we don't need to, and it's an oppression, and by oppression I mean a cruel and unjust use of authority or power.
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
I would have just let him go with the dog. Yeah, I think so too. I think the guy isn't really listening.
We've got, like you say, it's a choice at the moment, it's legal. Why choose the cruel choice?
Well, there must be a reason why the farmers do it, because farmers care for animals, don't they?
Well, farmers do it because there's a demand, isn't there?
Yeah,
It's the
but,
supply and
but, as
demand.
in, but what you were talking about, so taking to the method you described of artificial insemination, there must be a reason why they do it that way.
It's the most efficient way. Yeah, if they wait around.
And therefore, the reason for that presumably is because if they wait around, they might not be able to make a livelihood because they don't get the products that they need.
That's it. But they could diversify to doing plant milks or other plant farming. It's happening actually, and they're actually making a lot more money. It's not very profitable dairy. It's why they have to take the calf away so quickly. All the milk, they have to use all of that to get the very little profit margin that they actually acquire from that.
Yeah, but then if you're looking at the amount of money that they might get for milk, then you have to look at, again, it's going to human choice, isn't it? Is that we will always buy the cheapest products that we could find in the supermarket. You're going to buy some milk. You're going to probably, semi-skim milk is pretty much the same across the board in taste and quality, so you're probably going to buy the cheaper ones. So it's the supermarket squeezing farmers, and so then the farmers have to find ways of maximising their profit. So it's human choice again, is that if you don't like that, then
one more thing, hashtag freedom. If you're not doing it live, why not film horizontally?
you buy the more expensive milk, that would mean that the farmer doesn't have to necessarily employ these methods. I have no idea about the cruelty of how these things are done. I don't know how the animals feel about it. I don't know how painful they would have found it. It doesn't sound particularly pleasant, but I don't know.
And that's the thing, isn't it? That's again why I'm here today. I'm talking to people because it's not in the mainstream, all of this information. It is kind of hiding in plain sight because you can go on YouTube. But I think as well, my hypothesis is that people have a sneaking suspicion that what happens isn't really fair and is actually very cruel. But because it's not in the mainstream, people think, oh, I won't really look into it. And then it links to the other thing. Well, lots of other people do it. The social pressures do it. It's been normalised, and people don't want to go against the grain. Typically, they won't want to be, well, why aren't you eating this? Why aren't you drinking that?
It's not going against the grain. It's going down to then it's a choice into what is easy and what do you want and what can you afford.
Convenience as well. Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to. It's a massive
You're not going to be able to stop it, or you're not going to be able to convince me. What is he going to say?
thing that you're perhaps.
Poor dog crying during all the video. I know. I'm cringing bad about that. It's hurting my stomach somehow.
Trying to take on and persuade people to change, and it's people such as yourself who the only way that may well happen. But I think, unfortunately, even if you manage to change things just in one country, you're dealing with hundreds of countries.
Yeah. Do you know what? You mentioned the word before vegan. Do you know what that actually means?
I don't know what the word.
What the definition is. So, in essence, in a nutshell, it means respecting animals, respecting them enough to choose other options that don't exploit, cause them unnecessary harm for optional products. That's really what it is. The more specific definition is a stance against the exploitation.
Everybody, 20 minutes has passed. Aren't you glad that 20 minutes have passed? Okay. We gotta get up and do this, everybody. It's everybody. We either all do it or none of us does it, right? Sport time. Exactly, Draculum. Thank you. So 20 minutes. Should we do push-ups? What should we do now? I'm gonna go there and do some push-ups right there, so you can see me. I hope you can see me, because I don't know, the light changes when things happen. Okay. I'm gonna go do 30 push-ups. You said 30, right? 30 is okay. Ah. 30 push-ups done. Benji says he did 12. Okay. Look at my chest. I'm pumped up. I got to go to the gym and pump up. I sneezed 20 times meanwhile. Okay. 20 minutes, everybody. Set the timer. Those laptop stickers, any other text stickers other than JS? Let me show you, Renee. I personally love the oh, sorry. This one. This one's my favorite. I also like the MrBeast. You see it here? Ah, MrBeast, look at me. Peanut butter. I identify more with Mr. Peanut Butter. Oh wait, we got the... Next time you do burpees, try diamond push-ups, deeper squats, and explosive jumps. You will feel the huge difference. I tried jumping squats, Felek. It's annoying. Explain the sudo one, I don't get it. So, if you do sudo rmrf/ and you put in your password and you're on Linux or Mac or on a Unix-based system, you're fucked. All of it will go away. It basically erases the whole... / is the root of your system, so it basically erases everything. I'm not sure if it can, but it will definitely mess up your whole system, so don't do it.
Not necessary.
But at the moment it is needed, isn't it?
No.
It is.
In what way?
I realized I wasn't even sharing the screen. Sorry, everybody.
Because of demand.
Oh, because of demand. Purely because of demand, yeah. But it's not, but you know, the demand is there because people aren't aware of necessarily the egregious cruelty. They're not aware necessarily they can get all the nutrients that they need from an alternative, a range of alternatives.
That dog squeaking is really ruining me.
There's, you know, for all the meals that I have, I'm focusing on food because food's a big part of it. It's not just about food. It's about, you know, rejecting, you know, entertainment, using animals for, you know, zoos, for bullfighting as I use as an example.
But that's
not to wear
in a
them.
lot of places anyway, isn't it?
Say again, sorry.
I thought bullfighting is outlawed in a lot of.
It is, but it is. You're quite right.
But
But for a long time, it was considered cultural, and it was as if, well, because it's cultural, that's okay.
Cultures do change. Going back to the eating dogs, I believe, you know, as I understand it, you know, South Korea was eating dog meat was very popular, but is now almost taboo.
I think it is on the brink of being outlawed, isn't it?
I think the dog farmers have been told you've got to find something else.
Is that a good thing?
Well, as a dog lover, that would. You imagine that I would be on board with that. But you know, I'd never have eaten dog. We don't really eat horse in this country, but there's countries in Europe where eating horse meat is.
But why is it that you wouldn't eat dog or horse, but you would eat? Presumably, I don't know. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but cows or pigs or chickens.
I probably have eaten horse at some point.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, but you wouldn't do it knowingly, would you? You wouldn't say I want to eat a horse today.
I would choose to go and eat, but then that's because that's not what I've normally going to do. I wouldn't choose to go and eat dog, but you know, you don't know what you can.
Oh, I didn't know that, Martin. Bullfighting is still acceptable here and viewed as a tradition. Disgusting. Yeah. Disgusting.
Yeah, but if you've got a choice between a meal that caused exploitation, suffering, and ultimately slaughter, typically because these animals get killed at a very young age, or an option where you know, there's none of that.
If you knew, if you had that information, but you don't necessarily have that information.
Well, you do in the supermarket these days, don't you? Because you can just go for the plant-based option. There's even plant-based meats.
If you're suggesting that the definition of vegan isn't that you refuse to eat all animal products, it's you said it's animals that are treated fairly.
No. Sorry. No, I didn't. It stands against the exploitation and cruelty of animals as far as possible.
Yeah. So that doesn't mean that you refuse to eat animals.
It does, because it's exploitation and it's cruelty. It's unnecessary. Because it's using them as commodities, and we don't need to, as I said.
So if you go back to the start of human civilization, and hunter-gatherers, they haven't exploited these antelope that they've spent a day hunting or whatever it is.
Well,
not
no.
exploiting that.
But do you think they probably did that out of necessity? Because they didn't have options. They probably didn't have supermarkets, did they?
Well, they needed protein, didn't they?
Yeah, but they probably didn't have supermarkets, did they?
Well, they didn't have supermarkets.
Yeah. We have a whole range of options now, don't we?
Yeah, but you're saying that, so therefore you're saying that they were vegans, hunter-gatherers, are they vegans? Because they're not exploiting the animals, but they're eating the animals. But the definition, I don't know, are you a vegan, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
That's actually an interesting question that this guy posed. Like, were hunter-gatherers vegan? I mean, why not, right? They tried to not exploit animals as much as they possibly and practically could, in an essence, right? They never tried exploiting more animals. Although I'm sure they used animals in other ways. I'm sure they exploited animals. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you therefore refuse to eat all animal products?
Yes, because I don't need to. It's about necessity, isn't it?
Yeah. Then that's your choice, but your definition of vegan isn't refusing to eat all
So what you're saying is the people, the hunter-gatherers, thousands of years ago, they could have been termed as vegan because it was necessity.
Based on what you described.
Okay, I'll go along with that. I don't mind that. But that's been and gone, isn't it? Yeah, no problem.
I think we're going to have to stop this phone call, this conversation. Yeah. Hang on. Hello. I'm just waiting for the car.
This guy's just talking. Hello. Yeah, I'm just on the phone. Yeah, with the vegan. Nah. Oh, it's God. Sorry. It's God, yeah. I'm on the phone. Yeah. You should say I should be vegan, God. What the hell do you know, God? Yeah. Yeah? Well, would you tell a lion to be vegan, God? Why didn't you make lions vegan, God? Huh? If you think I should be vegan, huh? I guess God would say that's valid. Poor dog, man.
Okay. I know. I'm going to get best ones. So just to see how exactly how egregiously cruel the farming industry is, and use of animals more generally. Please, if you watch Dominion, it's narrated by Joaquin Phoenix, and it's undercovered footage because it's not. You know, they invest money in hiding this from us.
Oh, it's narrated by Joaquin Phoenix. That's a good one to tell people. Why did God make lions? Obviously, God made lions so that meat eaters have an excuse. Okay, let's see Alexandra's video. Oh, I have to be careful, everybody. I remember, we have to turn back the sound to normal. Volume master, engage. Okay, reset to 100. Alexandra, let's watch your video. Confronts meat eater. Is it this one, Alexander? I haven't watched your videos in a while. Shame. Oh, this one.
Best to put them on. Thanks, Alex.
33 minutes. We better see some naked people, Alexandra, for 30 minutes. I'm kidding. You're always doing such a great job. I think I might need to turn down the volume a little bit, isn't it? It's a bit too loud. Alexandra's got the right volume. Also, please turn off auto translation. How are we gonna understand then? Oh, it's please turn on, you mean, not off. It is off.
Pink scales. No, then. I hear from the non-user every week. Yes. And the person...
Wait. There is a voice, huh? Is that the auto translation that you're talking about? Oh, audio track. Oh, that's the one. Okay. I did not know about this. That's a feature. I never knew about this, everybody. Conversation starts at 4:29. Okay, thank you, Alexandra. Meanwhile, let's see. I want to get the gist of what you guys are doing here, because this is pretty cool. I mean, look at this. This is badass. You see this on the street, you're like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on, everybody? I gotta learn. By the way, Alexandra, your hair is awesome. This is the most Berlin thing ever. Oh, this is what we're gonna do when the there's 10 minutes left, everybody. When the 10 minutes are left, we gotta dance a little bit to this music. Okay, we'll do this at the 4 minute. Okay, what time? We'll do this soon. We gotta dance to it. Alexandra said it's at 4:29. 4:29. Okay.
Können wir andere respektieren, wenn wir sie unterdrücken und ausbeuten? Nee, ne? Wie viele Tiere sollen für dich ab jetzt noch ausgebeutet werden? Was wünschst
Okay, this is in German. We don't understand that.
du like that? Otherwise they don't have a chance.
Oh, okay, this is in English. Okay.
So let me give you a flyer, okay?
Thank you.
Please act according to your own values. It's English also on the backside. Yes. Please think about it, reflect, and don't just talk. You gotta walk the talk, okay? The animals need you, and I'm not just saying it like that. Otherwise, they don't have a chance. You know, they need reasonable people who are able to see the injustice and to stop and to be fair to them. Okay. Have a wonderful week, life.
Thank you.
Bye bye. What would be the best number?
They're not human.
None.
They're legit bred to be calm. That's what they're for.
Yeah. Don't you think that's a very
Accountability builder. Like you wouldn't have the clothes.
Okay, so when we find a human who is not able to build any of that, we can do the same because that's the value you give to others if they can build buildings.
No, but they don't provide any value. Like a cow doesn't provide any value.
Disabled people don't do that either. Disabled people or babies don't do that either. Are we allowed to use them right now?
No. What the fuck?
Yeah, because that's unreasonable, right?
You can still have a conversation and a meaningful relationship with a fucking disabled person. You can't have a meaningful relationship with a cow.
Yeah, I see you're very aggressive in your approach. I'm just asking you to really reflect on your values if you really think.
I love that, Alexandra. Yeah, I see you're a piece of shit. I'm just asking you guys. Oh, that was good.
That what we do to them is fair, and if you don't want to switch positions.
What's the channel name? This is the famous Adi Radikale Veganerin. She makes all the amazing signs. She makes all the cool things. She made the folder. She made the signs. And she's giving it all for free because that's the kind of person Alexandra is. I dropped the link to the video. You can find her on that channel.
With them, that you stop oppressing them because you can just stop participating, and that you switch onto the side of the animals because they deserve nothing less than that. They are not walking vegetables, they can also feel and think, okay, and they deserve moral consideration. That's all I can give you.
Alexandra, would be nice if you remove these texts when you speak to people and just bring them back on in the transition period or something.
Please act according to your own values, and if your values are that others are less because they're not humans, I can't change anything about that. That's fine. Please reflect on that, okay? And just be fair to others, man. They deserve more than that, really. Yeah, but this is not a thought, this is an action, right? Yeah, do you think doing that to someone is fair when we can not do it?
I don't mind, actually.
Yeah, because you're not the victim, right? Would you like to switch positions with them? So you already know that this is unfair what we do to them, right? Yeah. So do you think that we should respect other animals?
It depends.
On what?
The cycle of the life.
Okay, building slaughterhouses and decapitating others when we don't have to has nothing to do with circle of life. But yeah, do you think that we should respect other animals?
In a proper way, in the way we are eating them, yes, at least respect them.
Is decapitating them for optional products respectful?
The mass production,
yeah, that's what everyone says, but it's about the single individual.
I don't know, but for me, the mass production, okay, it's fine, you're right on that, but on the rest, I mean...
Everybody says that, but you know, most of the products come from mass production, but even if it would be the best possible way...
We are not in the country that they are doing mass production.
Yes, even if it would be in the best possible way that we treat them, we would still use them as a commodity, as slaves. Do you think that this is fair?
No, but I think they are not doing it, but anyways, keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I'll continue oppressing animals, but you know, maybe you'll find somebody who has compassion and fairness.
Do you agree with him?
Yes, basically, yes.
Do you think that we can respect others when we exploit and oppress them? How? Would you feel respected if someone would treat you in this way, or your family? Is that fair?
You know, Alexandra, I'm curious because you're in Berlin. It's a pretty hot topic there. I'm curious. What if you start a conversation with? Do you think that the Jewish people were respected during World War II? I mean, the Germans did try to kill them in the most humane way possible, did they not? And then go to animals. Oh, I think that would be. I think some people will get really triggered by that, but that would be interesting to watch. I would want to watch that. You can't do that without being sued. You know what, Alexandra? I'll try it. I'll try it for you. Nobody's gonna sue me. I'm a man. They don't sue men. They only sue women because they're misogynist. Jesus Christ, that's bad. No, I'll try it. I'll try it. Why not? I don't think they'll sue me. I mean, I'm just asking questions. I'm not making statements.
Yeah, so you already know that this is not fair. Come on, let me give you a flyer at least. Please act according to your own values.
I think it's the right thing here, and actually I'm vegetarian already 5 years.
Yeah, do you know, on the picture on the right, do you know what this is? The picture on the right and also the second picture from the right?
Yeah.
The picture on the right is a cow that we exploit for milk, for dairy.
Yeah.
And when she can no longer get pregnant, we cut her head off. Is that fair?
Yeah, no.
It's not fair. Would you like to switch positions with her?
No.
No, so you know it's unfair, right?
Yeah.
Alexandra, by the way, you're doing a great job, Alexandra. But you're taller than her, and I don't know. I just had this image when you're like, would you like to switch positions with her? Felt like an invitation type of thing. Would you like to switch positions with her? Yeah. Okay. Hey, we got another one. Come on. Bring her in. Yeah. What's your name? Yeah. Can you sign this first? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna go down there, you're gonna asphyxiate there, and then they're gonna cut your throat over there. That was pretty cool, no?
And this happens for vegetarian products. Yeah, right. Listen, I was vegetarian for a long time of my life because
Alex's voice is always like, do you want me to stab you right here, or will you behave? I like that about Alex. I'll be honest. I like her. She's clearly not taking any bullshit, which I like.
I thought it would be enough, but don't you think that we should respect other animals too?
Yes.
Yeah, but can we respect them when we exploit them?
I don't think.
No, right?
No.
Now here comes the hardest question for you. How many more animals should be exploited and used for you from now on?
No.
None.
No.
And that's called being vegan, okay?
Yeah.
The best thing is you can stop participating in this right now, okay? And also all the birds, all the hens, once they no longer lay enough eggs, we also decapitate them.
Yeah.
It's all a massive shit pile, okay?
Yeah.
And you don't have to participate.
Thank you so much.
Be vegan for the animals, they need you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a wonderful vegan life then. You too, okay? Talk about it. Talk about your values, okay?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So I can get information?
Yes, of course.
Twisted said, oh, the chip move. Twisted, no, that is actually the Alexandra move. I actually got it from her. That is the Radikale Veganerin move. Yeah, a lot of stuff that I do during activism has been fixed. So I honestly, to be honest, I think Alexandra is one of the reasons why I became a much better. I think she's the one of the people who influenced me to be better in almost every single way. She offers extremely good constructive criticism, both for my videos and for my activism. So yeah, Alexandra, I appreciate what you do. I know you're very busy these days, so I haven't bothered you lately, but yeah, I do gotta give you credit for the amazing activist that you are, and how much you helped me become a better activist.
Do you know what?
Oh wait, I gotta read this comment. Alexandra does so much behind the Radikale Veganerin does so much behind the scenes. She influences so many to be more serious and confrontative. Yeah, she's cool. I'm a fan. She is. She's very cool. Yeah, she's an awesome person.
What this protest is about?
Yeah, against killing animals and eating. No, not only.
Not entirely. Not entirely.
Okay, David, we'll check out your 2 reels afterwards.
Well, let me ask you the first 3 questions. Do you think that we should respect other animals?
Not all, because humans are animals, so I don't think we should respect all humans. No, sorry.
Innocent individuals. Do you think? Yes, we should respect all other animals. Do you think?
Yeah. Even insects and.
Yes. Do you think that we can respect someone when we?
Okay, everybody, 20 minutes has passed. We're at minute 11:37. We gotta do this. It is sport time. We're not getting away from it. And if you're new right now, you don't know what's going on. Every 20 minutes, we get up and we move because we are trying to be healthy, everybody. And I'm sitting down. Normally, I'm standing up, but now I'm sitting down. So we're at minute 11:37. Okay, I'll just take a photo real quick of this so that I know exactly where we are. Okay. And we're gonna go back to the loud music, and we're gonna rave a little bit. Okay? Is it this? Okay, let's go. Okay. Pulled your leg a little bit, yeah. Whew. Okay, this is how we stay healthy, everybody. This is how we stay healthy. Okay, minute 11:37 here. Okay. 11:33. Okay, let's go. A little bit, yeah. Not sure.
Yes. Do you think that we can respect someone when we oppress and use them and exploit them?
No. I am against this system of using animals to eat.
Yes. Okay. How many more animals should be exploited for you from now on? What would be the best number?
I think the best number?
How many more should be decapitated?
For me, not at all.
None?
Yes, we should.
Yeah, exactly.
Some other way to eat.
Yeah. Do you know what it is called when you have these values?
Vegan?
Yes.
Vegan?
Yes.
I don't know the pronunciation, but
yes. Okay. See, so our message is that we want.
Alexandra, that yes, I felt it. I felt that, yes, Alexandra, that was good. I did not set the timer. Let's set the timer. 20 minutes. Everybody get ready soon. In 20 minutes.
Want people to ask what their own values are and that they start to act according to these values. That you switch to the side of the animals, okay? Don't view them as resource. Don't view them as resource. See them as individuals with own interests, okay?
Yeah.
They need you.
I'm agree with you, yes.
Okay, so be vegan from now on, yes?
Yeah, no, I am already vegetarian and I'm trying to become.
Okay, but see.
Yeah.
Let me show you two pictures. Könnt ihr beiden mal umdrehen, bitte? Ihr beiden mal kurz umdrehen.
Oh God, Alex, I don't know what you're saying, Alexandra, but I swear to God, when I hear you speak German, that's just like, when she said, I'm just gonna make a little bit fun of it. It's just like, I don't know, I'll be vegetarian. Oh, no, come, I'll show you, come, set it over here, you did sign the thing, right? Yeah, set it over here, okay. Now you're gonna get it. That's how I feel this is gonna go. I love it, Alexandra. Nein! Das ist nicht gut! Haben Sie verstanden mich? That's all I know in German. But it's good German, huh?
So on the right, that's a dairy cow. She's not getting pregnant anymore for her mother's milk. We decapitate her. On the left, these are birds. They don't lay enough eggs anymore. So when you really want to respect animals, you gotta be vegan from now on. Otherwise, you're
trying to make a transition. But,
you know, when you know what the right thing to do is, why continue to do the wrong thing? Okay? Please be vegan from now on. The animals need you. Come on.
Alexandra, after that, you gotta do a mic drop walk. After that, come on. Like, you know the sound when you finish a mission in GTA. That's what would have gone well right now. Mission passed. Plant Geezer is live. Oh, okay. Wow, there's a lot of vegan stuff happening right now, huh?
Hallo, sprechen Sie Deutsch oder Englisch?
We see only the meat on the...
Yeah, exactly. Oh, let me then turn this around then. Yes. Do you think that we should respect other animals? Yeah. Can we respect them when we oppress and exploit them? No. Yeah, now comes the hardest question. How many more animals should be exploited for you and for you from now on? What do you wish for?
In my hand? Anyone?
None.
Yeah.
You know what the great thing is? It is literally in your hands. It is. You can switch sides from now on, come into the side of the animals, stop oppressing them, stop viewing them as resources, start viewing them as individuals with own interests that we need to protect, yes? And that's called being a vegan, you see? That's the only rational response when you understand the injustice, okay? Let me give you and you for more information. Please act according to your own values, okay? If you really think that we should respect other animals, we cannot eat them, we cannot wear them, we cannot test on them, we cannot use them for anything, right? Okay, have a wonderful vegan life then, okay? Come on, for the animals, they need you, okay? Bye-bye.
This music is getting me very pumped up, and I see Alexandra just go from one place to the other, from one person to the other, just giving them, showing them what's what. That's pretty cool. She's like a rapid fire machine in her outreach, exactly. Damn, this lady is to the point, no messing. Yeah, Alexandra is that way. Benji, I don't know how to say 16. Is neon bunt und am 30 is grosser neon black. I don't know if I said that. I don't know what that means, by the way. Neon Black is an event you should attend. I want to attend. I want to come to Berlin. You know, I would have come to Berlin this weekend if you weren't sick, Alexandra. Probably, if I had the money. Yeah.
Finden Sie denn, dass wir andere Tiere respektieren sollten? Ja, und können wir die respektieren, wenn wir sie ausbeuten?
I'm gonna skip the German ones. Not for me. I do love hearing you speak German. It's just, you know, there's not a lot of German people in here.
Unserem Protest. Ja. Vegan sein ist wichtig. Vegan sein ist wichtig.
Oh, you blurred this one because they're young. Interesting.
So ist das. Und wie geht das? Well, you understand already that this is unfair, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Take it to the minimum, like eating once a month.
But for the individual, it doesn't make a difference, right?
I do.
I'm taking you to a rave here, Chip, after seeing your moves. Yeah, I recently learned that dancing doesn't have to be cute or nice or whatever. Just let go. Just be free. It took me a lot of years out of my life to learn that. So that's what I do when I hear it in music. I try to just, you know, do it that way.
Like most.
Well, you understand already that this is unfair, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I have a cat, so.
Me too. I have two cats, and I love them. And you see,
and in China, people eat it.
Yes, and you see, you understand that they have personalities and own interests, right? It's nothing different to all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm a student and I'm too lazy to prepare meat for me, so I'm not eating it.
Yeah, but we will find a way.
When I'm abroad, I'm eating McDonald's. Sometimes when I don't have any, choice.
Yeah, they also
if I have a choice, I prefer to eat something with gluten, like pizza or something like that.
Yeah, but let me finish. First of all, you will always find a solution if you really want.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you really don't want to exploit animals, you will find a solution. And also, please, as an animal rights activist, I'm asking you very kindly to please switch sides from the side of the oppressor to the side of the animals, because they desperately need you. All people who are on the side of the animals are only vegans. If you're not vegan, you're on the other side. There is no in between.
Oh yeah, this is at 1.25, asks Benji. That's why it was so it hit so hard, huh? It was pretty fast.
From their perspective, you understand that, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, I will give you a flyer now. Please act according to your own values, okay? I can't force you to do anything, but as long as you're not living vegan, you are forcing animals into existence and into their death, okay? And you can stop oppressing them right now. You can just do it. You have the power to do it. Isn't that wonderful? Okay? Have a wonderful vegan life. Okay?
I mean, I don't know. I just love it. I guess it's maybe because it's at 1.25 and you already speak fast and there's that music. I'm just like, when you pulled out that flyer, it felt like magic to me because I didn't see you having a flyer or something. She's just like, oh, I'm just going to give you this flyer. This is the knife of the animal that you killed today. This is their baby. Yeah, wait. Oh, yeah, and this is the sperm that they used to make them. We had no music. You had no music. Oh shit! I'm sorry. You just saw me dance like an idiot without any music. Oh god. Oh, that's so cringe. I'm sorry, sassy cups. Oh shit. Okay, I'll be careful next time. Now I feel silly. You were dancing on the sound of silence. Oh, I feel so embarrassed right now. Lolly didn't know there was no music. I did not know. No, I mean, to me, I heard the music, but I guess it wasn't going through OBS. Jesus. That's why I asked if Felix is still here. Yeah. It was a silent disco for us. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, everybody. I'll make it better next time.
Why do you think is DNA, intelligence, or any other trait a valid reason to decide who deserves moral consideration?
A little bit English?
Yes.
Tiny bit, okay. What do you think about this?
You claim to respect
I hate in Spain. I'm activist also. I hate torture.
Oh, again, yeah. Bullfighting. Yeah, that's very good.
I hate, and I participate in
so
manifestation.
Okay, let me ask you 3 questions. Do you think that we should respect other animals?
Would you do that?
Of course.
Yes. Can we respect them when we do this to them, when we use them as a commodity? No. And now comes the hardest question. How many more animals should be exploited and used and decapitated for you from now on?
Torture?
For you.
In my life?
Yeah, from now on. What would be the best number? What do you wish?
But I don't know the question. Torture me? Me torture animals?
How many more animals should be killed and used for you?
Ninguno.
0?
Zero.
How can you do that?
¿Qué puedo hacer? I can do no eat pulpo and fish.
Yes.
It's my next.
Yes, but also if you say that from now on you want to respect animals, you cannot not be vegan.
No, yo no soy vegan. No.
You got to be vegan for them. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
It's important. They need you on their side.
Yeah.
When you are not vegan, you are on this side.
Yeah, no quiero verlo.
Okay?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Let me give you a flyer, okay? You seem to be a good person. Please act according to your values. Yeah. The animals, all of them need you.
No only one.
Yes, they need you. And also milk and eggs. This is milk and eggs on the right.
I drink milk.
Yes, they get decapitated also.
Yeah.
Vegan from now on for the animals. Come on. Okay.
The performance.
By the way, Alexander, this sign turning thing is very nice. It's a visual thing. It's a she turning the sign away. Yeah, it's a very good one because I think they'll visually remember it. That it makes maybe it hooks it a little bit better in their brains. Yeah, it works perfectly. Man, Alexander, I'm really glad you're on our team. You really do a great job. It's so big and in their face. That's what she said. But yeah, I get it.
Thank you. I designed them from. I designed the sign.
You? Good job. Very
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful vegan life for the animals, okay? Der Protest heißt Neon Black Protest. Wir machen auch einen Neon Protest mit bunten.
Okay, more German.
Questions? You can message me, okay? Yeah, so see, we have different cities already, and this is our main one, a guide on how to bring this into your country. And if you have any questions, you can message me, okay?
Hear that for now, my commitment is would just be...
Renee, this is so funny.
If I don't eat beef, and I try to
Yes, but that's not the question. It's not how hard it is for you. The question is about your values. What do you wish for? How many more animals should be exploited?
0, of course.
Yes, and you know what the good thing is? You can do that from now on. You can switch the sides from the side of the oppressor to the side of the animals and stop using them as a resource. You can just do it and be vegan from.
What does the sign say? Schlachthaus. Oh, that's slaughterhouse I'm expecting, right? Schlachthaus. Vernichtungslager. Slager. Sorry, Dutch. Vernichtungslager. Not slaughtering them? Is that what it means?
from now on.
Yes.
Isn't it great?
It would be great, ideally, but it's...
I know it's hard, but when you know why, the how will be easy for you. You will find solutions online. You will Google it, just Google your favorite recipe and add vegan at the end, and you will find a nice recipe. Yeah. It's easier for you than for them, don't you think?
Definitely.
Yes?
Yes, but there is multiple realities. I live in the global south, and there are other priorities. Sometimes it's difficult.
I know, but when you make a decision, when you buy food, you have to make a decision either way. Exactly. Why not make a decision that is not involving them?
Vernichtungslager equals extermination camp. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, it's not a slaughterhouse, it's an extermination camp. That's clever.
I would try my best slowly, step by step, but it's a transition, no?
Not really. If you would be in their...
more radical the pathway?
Well, if you would be... Think about it from the victim's perspective. If you would be in their position...
Sorry for pausing so often. For Berlin, we should mix with English signs. To be honest, I would just put English signs if I were you. If you're in the center of Berlin, put just English signs. There's no reason why you would put German signs. Who puts German even? Are there even any Germans in the center of Berlin? Come on, there's no Germans there. And any German that's there definitely understands English also, right? So, English! So that I can also watch your videos more often, Alexandra, because I like watching your videos. English signs are in the making and will be rolled out in a couple of weeks. That's awesome. That's awesome. There are many Germans that don't understand German. What the hell? I'm learning things today.
How urgent would you like yourself to stop oppressing them? Right about now, right?
But the society needs to move forward a theory of change, no? It's like difficult to be radical one day another.
The thing is, first of all, so many people went vegan overnight, including me. It's easy. It's really, when you know why, you just don't want to participate. Just remind yourself about the victims and about your values, okay? You cannot respect them and claim that you respect animals if you buy animal products, right? Please keep that in mind. Here's a flyer for you with more information, okay?
For this inspiring work.
Yes. And please keep them in mind. The only people that are on their side are vegan people. If you are not on their side, you are on this side, always. Even though they feel and think. Yeah, it's not good, right? This is not you. Then act accordingly, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I wonder, Alexandra, if there would be a way where we could get people to say, okay, well, from now on, which statement are you going to make? Are you going to say, I'm an animal abuser, I'm an animal exploiter? That's the problem with calling an animal abuser. And an animal exploiter, it sounds kind of unnatural. But like have something like that, or I'm an animal defender. Which one are you from now on? You can say everything you want, and you'll probably say what sounds good to you. But if you don't stop consuming animal products, you'll be the other individual, you know? You'll be the one who does the negative stuff to animals. I will show you my new approach once it's out. You'll love it. I am looking forward for that. And also, Alexandra, I love this mixture of a little bit of German, a little bit of English. Like, honestly, I would watch your videos if from time to time you would just explain a little bit of what that German thing means in English. Oh, that would be so powerful to me. Like you just explained that word, huh? What's it called? Wait, I'm looking. Vernichtungslager. Like, just go to the camera, just one portion of the video where like, oh, this says Vernichtungslager for all of you that don't know, and just explain what it is. That would be pretty cool. You know, I feel like people like to learn little tidbits like that.
Their future, not to live. What would you wish for?
Someone to... We're not really the same, but we are also animals. And it's about recognizing what we have in common rather than what the differences are, right? Yeah, so I have to ask you 3 questions, okay? Maybe 4. Do you think that we should respect other animals? Of course. Yes. Can we respect them when we exploit them and use them as a commodity? No. Would you like to switch positions with them?
No, yeah, usually no.
No, so you already know that this is unfair, right? Yeah. And now comes the hardest question. How many more animals should be exploited for you and for you from now on? What do you wish for? Yeah. So, and the good thing is you can do that from now on by being vegan. When you switch from the side of the oppressor to the side of the animals, that's called being a vegan. You don't eat them, you don't wear them, you don't test on them, and so on and so on. Does this align with your values?
Pretty well. I eat dairy, but...
She prays for her. Like, she does eat any like meat. She prays for the animal.
And I try not to eat...
God damn it. She prays for the animal. Oh. Why? What animal? Wait, what animal are you praying for? I'm curious. Like, are you praying for the animal that was just slaughtered, that no longer exists? The animal that has been cut into pieces, that whose flesh you're going to be putting in your mouth, or whose secretions you're going to be drinking, or I don't know, making cheese out of it or whatever? Or are you praying for the next animal that will go through this because you made this choice? Who are you praying for exactly? She's praying for her own ego. Yeah. It's so stupid. It's like I did a really bad thing, but now I'm praying for the person that I just killed. And that makes it all okay. Oh, Dave is here. Bible Down Podcast. They pray for the animal to help ease the guilt. Yeah, exactly. Your prayers mean nothing to the animals. Oh, I would love to hear Alexandra say that in German to them. I said in German because it just sounds harsher somehow.
Or beef or
You don't eat chicken, really.
yeah, I really try not to eat meat. It makes me feel really guilty.
And it should. Would you eat a human?
No.
Yeah, and now what's the relevant difference between us and other animals that justifies this?
Yeah, and we don't know like if they have consciousnesses or.
Well, they actually have. There's a declaration of consciousness. You can look it up. Many scientists around the globe agree, and they came to the conclusion, especially these animals, they are sentient and conscious. Yeah. Also for dairy cows, by the way, the picture on the right, do you see it? The cow that we decapitate?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to switch with her?
No. Yeah.
No. Do you know what has to happen for dairy products? Yeah. So we have to forcefully impregnate them. Then we take the babies away to steal the mother's milk. And once they can no longer get pregnant, we decapitate them. Would you like to do that? Be done to you? No. That's a little fucked up, right?
Yeah, very fucked up.
Yeah. But the good side is now that you understand the injustice, you can just stop participating. It's all.
One more thing, Alexandra, in this I think that you're missing. One thing, if I may, and that is ask them about the responsibility that they have in it. I think they understand all of it, but I think nailing down on the responsibility of it, like this fire round that you do with people is great, but I think also nailing the responsibility might be a good one.
In your hands, you are the powerful ones, they are the powerless. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will give you a flyer from now on.
Yeah.
And please act according to your own values, okay?
Thank you so much.
If you agree that we should respect other animals, you cannot not be vegan from now on, okay? You cannot just say something and then do the other thing. What would it make you if you say something but do the opposite? Yeah, the animals need you. You are clever enough to understand what's going on, okay? And the only people on their side are us vegans.
Yeah.
I hope that you are reasonable enough to switch sides right now, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, have a wonderful vegan life then.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Everybody, it is time for the second rave. We're at 23:44, 28:44. 20 minutes have passed. We're almost there, everybody. Sport time. Yeah, we're almost there. We do this. After this, we do some... we're gonna watch two shorts from the 40-year-old vegan, and then we're gonna go off. So let's rave again, but this time let me see if I can get the music rolling. God, that was embarrassing. The fact that I thought, I'm like, oh God, these people are like surely loving my moves, based on they're loving how well I'm synchronized to the music and stuff. I don't even know if I was that well, but there you go. Okay, this is the music, and now, well, fuck it. Let's just leave the music here. You don't have to see me. You already saw me dance to this music. You don't have to see me. Let's do it. Let's rave to this music, everybody. We got 30 seconds of rave. Okay, let's just do it. 30 seconds of rave. Okay, I'm gonna start my watch and let's do 30 seconds of rave. 30 seconds is up. Whew. Pretty sure Chip did the lawnmower. I don't know what that is, but maybe. I hope everybody's doing this. We gotta be healthy together. Nice moves, thank you. Whew. Okay, let's go back, finish this video. 28:44.
Thank you. Okay, have a wonderful being life then. Thank you.
Sorry, Davey, you just joined us. This is our cardio for today. Davey, every 20 minutes, we set a timer to get up and move. And yeah, we did rave, we did push-ups, we did jumping jacks, and we did, what do you call them, burpees. 20-minute set.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
I'm pumped, this music is pumping me.
Deutsch oder Englisch? Deutsch. Was hältst du von unserem Protest?
Deutsch.
Very good. Are you active for the animals already?
Am I what?
Active for the animals already?
I try to be as much as possible.
Nice, very good, guys.
Our country is a little bit difficult.
Where are you from?
Portugal.
I see, yeah.
You know, and seeing this makes me want to start a revolution in Portugal as well. You know?
Well, let me say it like this. I brought this to life. It's called the Neon Black Protest. And I will translate these signs in other languages too, because I designed them myself as well. And I have, how do you say, I have a guide online that tells you in detail how to start this in your own country. So you can do that, okay? Do you have Instagram so I can just give you the site?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I take a picture of you as well?
Yes. Können wir nicht, oder?
Okay.
Nee. Und jetzt die schwierigste Frage. Wie viele Tiere sollen ab jetzt für euch jeweils noch ausgebeutet und abgestochen werden? Wie viele noch?
Wenn dich jemand
Okay, that's the last conversation, Alexandra. And it is in German. Das ist nicht gut. Die Tieren muss leben. Was I close, Alexandra? Did I say it? The animals must live? And the 40-year-old vegan. Let's see what Dave is cooking up for us.
Morally superior vegan. I can't help it that you feel like I am forcing my view.
Oh, I'm loving this, by the way. I gotta give you the link to Alexandra, die radikale Veganerin. Let's see, does this open it? Yes, it does. Okay. So if you're not subscribed already to the amazing Alexandra, please subscribe. Now it's reggae time. We go from to reggae time.
Views on you. You poor thing. You must be so oppressed. And I am just so obsessed. You must be so depressed. Eating your beloved chicken breast. Don't mind me. I will no longer impeach on your morally superior vegan. I can't help it that you feel like I am forcing my views on you. You poor thing.
This is with Jamie Logan, huh? That's cool.
You must be so oppressed, and I am just so obsessed. You must be so depressed, eating your beloved chicken breast. Don't mind me, I will no longer impeach on your morally superior vegan.
I see Axel I like, I can't not like. Link to this song, yeah, we'll send it. I want this song also. I'll just send you the link to the video. Jamie is so cute. Hey, I would say David is cuter. I don't know what you're talking about. I Can Dance is just not apparent in the video, lol. By the way, that's Axel's song. Damn, Axel's got it. Okay, let's see what else the 40-year-old vegan has been up to. Oh yeah.
I'm allowed to be here. This is a sidewalk. This is Canada, buddy. This is my fundamental freedoms of expression. Absolutely it is.
Good to have you here.
Good to have you here as well. Who the hell do you think you are anyway?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Truck.
I don't care if it's your truck. You're a slave owner.
I don't mean to laugh. Let's watch
Sorry
the video.
guys, just trying to save your life here. This guy's losing his marbles.
We gotta watch this again, but just watch how funny this guy's reaction is. I just sorry, David, you did amazing.
Get the away from the truck.
I'm allowed to.
Yo, get the fuck away from this truck, man. I'm yeah.
This is a sidewalk. This is Canada, buddy. This is my fundamental freedoms of expression. Absolutely.
Is that right, buddy? He does have a microphone, right? He was doing something there.
Good to have you here.
Good to have.
This is the most Canadian thing ever. Is that right? Well, good to have you here. Okay. Yeah. And make sure you try the vegan pancakes over there. Okay. Yeah, I brought them. Yeah. It's kind of funny.
Have you here as well. Who the hell do you think you are anyway?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Truck.
I don't care.
This guy, man. This guy. Is he a good person? I don't know. He does have a Santa Claus vibe, doesn't he? Or not a Santa Claus. Doesn't he look like the guy from Up? Wait. The video, this isn't big enough. Okay, doesn't he look like the guy from Up? Wait, how do I turn off the ambient mode, captions off? Okay. Yeah. Up movie. Yeah, he kind of looks like the guy from Up, right? Oh no, it's gonna go there. Yeah, I see it. He's got the white hair. He's got the glasses. He's got the thing here, right? He does have it.
Is that right?
Absolutely it is.
Good to have you here.
Well, he looks like the guy from Up had sex with. Let me tell you, because I don't know what his name is. Oh, I also don't remember the movie's name. What's this guy's name? Oh, damn it. That would have been... there's a good actor. Like, there's... Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen Sticks? Sticks? Is it Sticks or Stick? Stick show? This one's Stick. Okay. So there's an actor in that show. Well, let me see, because it says here. This guy, Mark Maron. Mark Maron. He looks like exactly like, look at this. If Mark Maron had sex with the guy from Up, like he would look like this guy. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Have you here as well.
Well, look at him. Does he not look a little bit like Mark Maron? I don't know. He's got something there. Yeah.
Most shockingly, many hens, in a desperate attempt to escape the aversive gas, jump from the trays and fall many meters, colliding with the hard concrete floor at the bottom of the pit. The HCF abattoir in Bradford is red tractor and RSPCA assured and kills around half of all the spent egg layers in the UK, many of whom are from free-range or organic farming systems. The flesh from these tortured birds is distributed through Cranswick Country Foods to be sold on as chicken meat for human consumption in many UK outlets, including butchers, restaurants, and large supermarket chains like Tesco and many more. Please, show some humanity to these vulnerable creatures. Do not support the egg industry and live vegan.
That's Joey's video, right? Okay, I'm gonna give... This is the 40-year-old vegan. If you're not subscribed to the 40-year-old vegan, you should be. Yeah, I think we're there, everybody. I think I don't even know what time, how long I just know I jumped up and down for a while, Trying to see how long I've been live, because I've been live for a while. Huh? Can you guys see how long I've been live? Because I can't see it anywhere here. But I'm assuming, yeah. Two hours and 30 minutes. Okay. Oh yeah, because I started at 2. Duh. Yeah, so we're there. If you guys want me to look at other videos or react to other videos, you can send them to me. We can do that. We can watch some other videos, but yeah, otherwise, you know, the vegan geezer was live, right? Vegan geezer. He always responds to people. He cooks this amazing food and always responds. Plant geezer, sorry, plant geezer. Yeah. If I saw everybody liked the new setup with the new setup, the temporary setup. I might try to make a setup like this where I'm kind of like in a podcast thing. I think it looks a little bit better, right? It looks a little bit professional. It looks like, hey, look at this. I'm looking cool now. So we'll try to see if we can do that. I might need to buy another lens for that. We'll see. Because this lens, this is pretty far away. Like it's 2 meters. The camera's 2 meters away from me. And I think the room where I normally do is like 2.5 meters. It's a very small room. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to come back tomorrow. We're going to do some outreach tomorrow. And we're going to do some outreach also on Sunday for sure. So tomorrow and Sunday. Saturday, most likely also. So we're going to have another 3 days of outreach starting from tomorrow. I got to go to the bathroom, everybody. That's why I keep moving like this. I think tomorrow I might do it in the evening. And maybe Jade will also join. She's still doing Anonymous for the Voiceless now, which is pretty cool of her. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope you've had a good time. I thought it was a pretty chill time. There's a lot of people still here. I appreciate you still being here. I gotta give a shout out to Tone. Huh? Tone was the last one to comment on the last stream. Amazing, Tone. Amazing. Tone, that was fast. Well done. Draculum was close second, as always, right? Well, not as always, because most of the time Draculum won. But yeah. Thank you for being here. I hope you relaxed a little bit. I hope we watched some videos together. Hashtag, I really want to stress about this channel because it's a small channel, and we want to get more of these small channels, right? Rolling. Hashtag freedom. He already got more subscribers. I'll put it again in the chat. I think he does a great job. I think he did well activism. His sound is good. And I think he needs a little bit more love, a little bit more views, because that maybe will spur him to do it even more. And maybe after he reaches 100 subscribers, I think he needs. Maybe after 100 subscribers. Oh yeah, actually, let's watch Jade's video, Jade's last video, because I think that was a really good one. And then we'll go. After he reaches 100 subscribers, he'll be able to do live also, which is pretty cool. Okay, if you don't know Jade for Justice, she's awesome. She also does great activism. Let's see. I think she made a video. How about dancing us out? Sure, we can dance it out. This is the street activist. I think she did a short, right? Yeah, this one. Using rape as an excuse. Let's watch it.
You're treating them as slaves. You're treating them as resources. You're treating them as something to serve you instead of someone.
I just want to know your opinion. What do you think about the first humans eating meat?
I think that we're not the first humans. You know, the first humans were also raping each other. I don't agree with that. I'm talking to you guys right now, and
Yeah,
you
but
guys could
they
decide.
had to reproduce. Like, they raped each other's sisters, but that was okay because they had to
That was okay? That was okay? They had to reproduce? Are you saying we're all products of incest?
reproduce.
You think that raping was okay for them?
No, but at the beginning, maybe, you know, the God says, I don't know if you believe in God. But
Oh, so the creation thing, right? God created Adam and Eve, the only woman. They had, what, 3 sons? And how the hell is the rest of humanity created?
There's no excuse to exploit other animals. You guys don't have to. Until you guys decide to go vegan, you're responsible for this injustice. You're responsible for animals being exploited and oppressed by you. And you don't need to do that anymore. You could go vegan. You're treating them as slaves. You're treating them as...
Yeah. Jade, this is what she did yesterday and today she's doing, and every day for this whole week. Here is the video to the short. If you want to subscribe to Jade, she does a great job, as I've said. Yeah. Wait, I'm getting lost here. Yeah, and I think we're there. I think we're there. Yeah. I do. I saw somebody said, just remember, Chip has difficulty saying goodbye. Yeah, Navia said, just remember, Chip doesn't know how to say goodbye. Navia. Well, you know what, Navia? You're right. They don't know how to say goodbye. Okay. I challenge you to do a similar video that Jamie and I did with Axel's song. We can do it also together when I come there. That would be cool, David. I've never done videos dancing. I don't know. I just feel awkward dancing. And now that I danced to no music, which was very awkward. Yeah. Maybe we'll try. I don't know why. There's a Boys to Men song called "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye." 20 seconds. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I see there's some people who are not vegan in the chat. Keep coming back. Keep watching the streams. Maybe you'll understand a little bit more about it. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for all the moderators. Dancing without any music is a metaphor for life. Is it? It's a pretty good one, I guess. Yeah. Thank you for being here. I will see you in the next one. And oh yeah, one more thing. Always, it's hard to say goodbye. I don't want to forget. I really can't stress this enough. But VPM has been working very hard on this server. And I really wouldn't be doing it justice if I didn't share it yet again. Soy feed. You can help join the soy feed. You'll meet other vegan people there, of course. But it's also all the smallest creators come there. They put their videos there, and you can follow them. Well, it's not that you can follow them there, but it's more like, it's a feed where you can see more creators, give them a follow, maybe watch a bit more of videos from smaller creators and stuff. So yeah, I dare you to dance. I want to dance with somebody. I want to heal the heat with somebody. Wait. Dance? I can do this. That's pretty good, huh? I remember every time I would finish a task, I would go, woo, yeah, boy. Yeah, say goodbye, says Navia. Say goodbye already. What are you still doing here? Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye. See you, everybody. See you in the next one. Smooth, yeah. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Shout out to Tone. I don't know when I'm gonna end this.